free shirts, you know, it's above my pay grade, you know.
I definitely have to read though on the character select here. Soul with the soul. Slayer I wasn't really expected, but always a good treat to see dandy characters on screen.
Starting off strong already. Far slash, dash through, fakes it out and finds the throw again. I thought maybe we were going to set it up for the second time, but instead it's a burst to keep momentum, keeping the corner here.
I respect it, and a burst that comes out from Pinestrand, unfortunately. I think really comes from it. I think a lot of slow neutral. I kind of respect this.
Oh. Slow and steady pays off. Big counter hit as we hop past the super and finds the connection again, swinging it straight back to mid-screen as we just cannot deal with these crossups right now.
Oh my goodness, the cross-up power booker, one more to end off the sequence, and a close slash counter hit to start a new one that takes the round here for Pinestrand.
That's one of my favorite things, is like watching Slayer just like kind of be losing and then one hit and everything opens up, but not gonna matter here. Clean connection twice in a row, but not very much damage to show for it, actually.
I still kind of like the choice here. Just take it to the corner, even if it doesn't break the wall initially, this new combo certainly will. Turkey, though, kind of on a roll this round.
That roll looking to be stifled just a bit. Close slash, not the follow. Gets the trade, and honestly, it's an awkward one here as we should get the anti-air Tyrant Rave. It actually is enough to kill, too. That's a hell of a way to stop the jump in.
Nice, another counter hit, close slash, gets the burst out from Slowpokemasta. Yo, this non-stop counter hits happening on screen right now. This is some violence here, game one.
Hey, listen, round one of the tournament here, you already know we are full swinging all day, every day. Far slash and a heavy slash. Basically a guaranteed hit at that point, as we're gonna try and commit with the Tyrant Rave again, but the same song, same dance. It gets interrupted immediately.
Another counter hit. Pinestrand is just dumping out tons of damage here. Slowpokemasta not really too sure how to play around it. And all these tiny hits are just adding up in terms of damage. Pinestrand, though, able to get the conversion with the Roman cancel and takes the first game here.
Yeah, keeps it back together. Not a big deal. See, chat understands completely. I've never your loss message being "I love turkey" is incredible. By the way, Slowpokemasta, just truly, genuinely incredible. But I've never once bought a video game and multiple layers of DLC to try and hold backwards. Full swing all the time. Definitely respected. Keep it aggressive, especially playing a character like this on both sides. You have to be the one asking the questions.
All right, gets the first out immediately. Huge counter hits once again. Pound Booker to end off the sequence. But another one just starts right now. Pinestrand already starting us off really strong here, with another counter hit to follow up.
Strix coming through with the resub, by the way. Appreciate you for the support as always. Good to see you, homie.
Bad close slash on K-Bat, but honestly, you said it best. You gotta go all in.
Oh my god, an all in we do, which unfortunately ends up being our undoing here. Came it around, and what a low profile. Okay, going real Rev 2 with the combo. Also a little Dust We Trust all the way to the wall.
Gonna get some of those resources back. Not gonna spend it here. I respect the decision to cash out on a bigger hit here. Unfortunately, just barely not enough to get the super. Beautiful burst. Oh my goodness. You can see the caution that Slowpokemasta is just playing with. Pinestrand is just not stopping the relentless offense here.
And even there, oh dude, as the Bandit Bringer attempt is just a hair too far away. 6H a couple times in a row has tried to plant the tombstone, but look at the footsies.
Honestly, yo, these far slashes, these 2Ds on block from both players are actually, they're going a long way. I wouldn't really expect it, you know?
Yeah. What? Oh, I just saw our next match. I have so many questions. I have so many questions. We'll tackle that when we get to it. Back in the mix again. It's 2-0. Our Slayer hero right now, continuing to extend this lead.
Right, check.
This is gonna be one of those nights, Gummy.
You know, honestly, what a great start to the week. Beautiful. Look at this pressure. DP finally comes out, and the aggressive burst on both ends. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my bad. RC back to the other side. I like the little side swap. Keeps it all the way to the East Coast corner.
Oh wait, this totally hits. Oh my gosh. Look how much damage that was.
You never get to see it. There's almost a two-touch game here. Using that new move for the extra extension to get to the wall here and finds the throw afterwards. That was 70% on the super throw.
Off all the meter that you have in store, honestly, fair trade. Nice, DP coming out once again. We're seeing the gun flames here just to preemptively stop Pinestrand from doing these dandy steps, but we're seeing right here, it can only really do so much because when Pinestrand wants you through that wall, you're going through that wall.
Oh no, but the slide actually loses out to Revolver here as we do bait the throw, and it's gonna cut straight through to the super again. It is gonna take it to the wall here, not quite as much as before, but still. Oh no, I thought for sure we were in it, but now it's down to set point.
Oh, the hesitation. Try to get the burst baited, unfortunately. That's your downfall. Sometimes you just can't be too clean.
Oh my god, a big raid coming through. Good to see you, homies. Everybody coming through from Say Jam's channel. Y'all just in time. We're in the middle of round one, set one of Guilty Gear Strive for the day. Good to see you all.
Explosive counter hit. The burst of retaliation. I love what I'm seeing here. Spans the meter. Not gonna break the wall, but I kind of like the corner positioning here.
Yeah, definitely the. Yep, I like that actually too. With how aggressive things have been, you gotta let the S Viper rip here and there, as 2H is gonna leave us with just a pixel.
Oh no, we try to PRC to make ourselves safe, but Pinestrand called the bluff and just sent the Pio bunker. It is gonna take the first set 3-0.
Do you have any big thoughts about the current state of Nagoriyuki? Any big thoughts to parse through?
You know, the new move's cool. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm a big fan of Nago Dispatch, you know.
Oh yeah, hey, that's all you need.
I miss him being at the top. Just give it that much. What a fight.
Anti-air jab looking good at the close slash afterwards as well. And honestly, decent read there from Raji trying to go for the jump forward after the recognizing the Fukio back was more than likely going to be on the menu.
Equal blocks on the low. Already getting our offense started. Vegan roasted though. Look at the confidence here, not backing out after the Rekka too. Raji says that confidence. I can show the same amount. Sends the reversal super. You're going through the wall, baby.
Yeah, get used to seeing that animation. It is very, very quick, and you can catch people sleeping so easily.
What attack?
Not bad enough, but it's okay. YRC makes a bit of space. Oh, the IBFT is reachable. Okay, hold on.
Oh no, what an unfortunate counter hit if your name is Raji. Vegan roasted though. Playing to the strengths of Nagoriyuki, just pressing those long range buttons and taking the round.
Oh, the timing on that one then does with the throw. BSU, party time in the corner.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be there. I agree, burst out.
Yeah, double overhead to the charge up. Is able to break out of the burst here. Sends it through the wall and has the positive bonus now.
Just look how many stocks we have available here, Proxy. Unfortunately, misses the link on the close slash. Still though, we have carded Ryujin.
Oh, dude, I mean, it talks to you like the Green Goblin mask. When I have that, there's not a chance I'm not spending it. Like,
I mean, like, it's the gamble. This is just the night of gambling, right? Because if it works, you won.
Oh, not the classic. If it hits, you're a genius. Scrub plays Twitch coming through 9 months. Good to see you. Certainly a jam moment. Sometimes that's going to happen.
You think Scrub Plays just waited for that exact interaction to happen?
we had the message type, we were just hovering and waiting to send.
It's gonna happen. I'm just waiting to click this enter button right now.
Back to mix again though, 1-0 already. Immediately sent full screen though, we're to the wall straight away.
Nice. Doesn't miss the link this time. Gets the break on the wall. Let me press some more resources while we're at it. That's gonna catch the backdash though, my goodness! Wins, go to the wall again.
Yeah. I hate to be a broken record, but they get used to seeing that super, especially when Jam is on the screen. If you were going for anything a little bit too messy, leaving too big of a gap, it is so quick for being able to find interruptions. We do actually manage the perfect Raji side.
What a turnaround from the last game. Looking a little more comfortable here in the matchup already. I kind of agree with using the burst pretty offensively there, but these 5 Anji's are just coming out in full effect here from VeganRoast.
He was BSU last time. This time, continuing with the strike. RCs and gets a touch closer. Not much to show for it, though. Joan, the just walk into the jump forward is sick.
What a backdash! Has a ton of meter. Still, they're going to cash out here on the bite. Don't think it's going to be enough to kill because it's really scaled, but still looking pretty good here, Turkey. Yeah. Yeah, the Fubuki back, you know, the classic.
Okay. DP, that's a casual 30% of your life, but no, on the blood pop, we're gonna get the back throw for the positional win, and it's a single touch away. We had to burst, and now look at the life.
Oh no, we gambled once again, Proxy. Didn't pay off there, but you already see the offense continuing. We're not stopping here. Turkey is being relentless and is paying off here with the close slash to get the pickup.
I was wondering what the plan was. Probably just an execution error. As soon as we see him out of block stun, starts charging up a card. It's like, come on, dude. You hate to see those go a little bit off to the wayside, but it's all good. 2-0. Still here in favor of the vegan roasted turkey.
And the birds are just coming out. They're playing like their life depends on it here tonight. 2-0 lead. Looking very comfortable here, though. We saw in the second game, though, Raji was definitely looking a little more comfortable compared to the first one. We already see the IB still coming out here in full effect, off the record, too.
Yeah, Blood put us in a weird spot, but that's okay. Close slash, finds a connect. Uh-oh.
What a counter hit. You cannot press on this turkey. Another perfect.
Okay, a little unnecessary on the shimmy. I like it. Doubles up with the juggle. Blood in a weird position now. He's gonna pop after the break. Oh no!
Didn't quite believe in your routing there. Really unfortunate. Surprised we didn't see a throw punish here from Raji. Oh my god, no, you're dead! You're dead!
Jesus Christ, dude. Quick execution as we do get the follow through vegan roasted turkey. Roasting their opponents 3-0. That's a wrap already. I'm
not gonna say something. Content Casper could be listening. I ain't saying a word.
I gotta. I mean, oh well, we were right on half of it. It is going to be halfway the big body matchup here. Kai obviously still out. As it is going to be on the opposite side. Goldlewis back at it again, a character who also has been extremely successful in recent times. That's Cherio, who should be in this bracket, you bastard.
We'll see if he DQ'd or not, but for now, we got BurpoMode on the Purple Lewis. Already kind of struggling to make our way in. As I say that though, the 2K counter hit secures the corner here for Burpo with Slowpokemasta, utilizing the Moo move here from Kai, and the chip damage gets the kill.
Peace with the 205 streak as well. Good to see you as always, homie. Appreciate you always being around. Spend our okay, little burst. Ends up with a 2P on the follow-up. The dashboard was crazy. What a read on the backdash. That's such an unconventional backdash watch it felt like.
I definitely agree. Slowpoke though, getting the charge stun edge. And just setting up here. BurpoMode wants to get out of this corner so bad. I'm feeling gonna see YRCs. Man, not be able to.
Nah, full finish, sliced up. Oh, but here it is.
Okay.
Full freaking Lewis.
Nice. Ooh. Resets on resets. Does find the opening though. Still gonna secure a hard knockdown.
And playing time to close distance here too. I love the YRC at that point in the combo there. Doesn't want to have to deal with too much else as we sweep the legs for a second time and try to bait the first.
Look at the discipline here from Burpo. Now what? Okay, wait. That was too much happened there in those past 5 seconds.
I will say one thing that was very, very nice there is that little delay before we actually go for the backdash, knowing that a Goldlewis player is stuck in the corner like that. If you have a big body backdash, you are going to match it every single time in a spot like that, especially against a strike throw monster like Kai. So in a position like that, no reason really not to try and slam it. So I really like that delay from Slowpoke.
Yeah, you know, that choice really resonates with me when I was just screaming backdash in my mind watching that. Like, please do it. Nice. What a jump. And what a DP retaliation. Yo, these DP
And then the rising behemoth. I mean, that might have meant to have been a one on the ground, but either way, we'll take what we can get.
Hey, it worked out all the same, unfortunately. It's obvious. It's still looking pretty good here for Burpo. Toss Slowpoke using the burst pretty early on into the round.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a full turn.
Yeah, sorry for that one, gamer. Plenty of time to set up the drone as well. 6P with the cryptid actually does get the stop, but mistimes the 2K on the dash up and gets clipped again by the far heavy.
SlowPokemasta just incorporating these burst baits in the middle of the routing. But look at the discipline here from Burpo. Still not bursting even when you're down to the wire. And then threats and threatening range of the tap dust. Slowpoke still gonna take that round. First finally comes out. Oh no. He's trying to navigate the neutral here. Not looking too good here for Purple. Charge Dust. So unfortunate. Surely we have our combo. Yeah, we get the kill.
Dude, Charge Dust, I don't know if it's just people trying to like level their battle pass or what, but I feel like I'm having to block so much Charge Dust online these days.
I think one of the challenges might be like, get 5 Charge Dust off, so you might be right about that.
Like, dude, I feel like my ranked travels, because obviously it is, you can get a you can't get a wall break, so it's the one way to get positive bonus as well as not have meter penalty in a spot like that on a like a favored reset or a favored wall break situation. So that is still really good, but it just is like, man, I've been seeing it a lot recently. maybe it's where I'm at in ranked too, who knows.
Definitely, I'm seeing even at the highest levels, some characters, depending on the resource, like what it looks like, they'll opt for going Charge Dust punishes on supers or DPs, just to, just to kind of secure that positive bonus.
Yep.
What a 6-8 there.
Oh, I like that we're throwing those air fireballs a little bit more too. Instant air dash back, mixing between that fireball or the jump S can be really nice.
Purple mode. Going a little sicko mode right now. You see the defense, the offense is goofy.
Okay, Hezzy once again. Same situation here as we're gonna full send on the behemoth. Has security for cancels too, but we're just gonna chill.
Look how comfortable we're looking. Setting down the drone. Trying to beat you in the air. Unfortunately, a little too slow.
Yeah.
What an IBFE.
That's one of the most important things as a Goldlewis player in the modern game is when you drop that drone, you have to be so ready to beat the air-to-air. You have to win that air-to-air situation. Oh, but never mind. You don't have to win anything. You just have to find a close slash, and the rest will just come to you.
Going crazy this game here. BurpoMode seems to have found their footing. Still though, Slowpoke trying to get a read on the backdash once again.
Yeah, that was unfortunately seemed like another missed execution there on the behemoth, but still all good to go as we do find the side swap.
Nice. What a counter hit. Yeah, cash out. Why not? Get some of that positive bonus back.
Damn it, off the break. We're just going to full send immediately. Follows up with the flip kick there, but it looks a bit mistimed. Yeah, that is a punish on the wake-up throw, which should seal the deal here as BurpoMode on the board at least 2-1 back in the game.
Yeah, BurpoMode, Purple Mode, Sicko Mode going nasty here in this third game already. That game, like, we didn't drop a round, right? Like that was a complete opposite of what we saw the first 2 games.
Oh, for sure. As somebody chat said, I've personally never ever struggled against a Goldlewis ever in ranked. You have to teach me the way. You do coaching. This character kills me so bad.
Hey,
Or maybe
question,
just
what
playing a
character you
character that
play?
kills him. Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta know what character you're playing too, because this character, it owns my soul.
You play Giovanna by chance?
Yeah, this character owns my soul, dude.
This character's scary. I'm not safe at the local anymore.
Oh, drops it through though. Very nice. A little bit of a delay. Unfortunately, jumps into the fireball there and gets low crushed on the attempt there. 2K gets beaten by the flip kick every time.
I like the preemptive Behemoth Typhoons I'm seeing here from Burpo. Oh my goodness. And a burst bait? Wait a minute, we're going crazy right now.
Oh, comes back unfortunately into the fireball there. Leads us, but that's just plus enough. He's able to take that extra step forward with the 5K to follow too.
I am just loving the amount.
Okay, we're custom combos. I respect it. Still kills.
Cherry, take notes, please.
No, that's fire actually. One thing I need to see from Slowpoke here is in the corner. Yeah, 5K a little more. I was just about to say, we just got to lean off the throw a little bit because Burpo's doing a pretty decent job of being patient and blocking in certain spots. But the second the back is to the wall, the closer in proximity we are to that corner, the more likely they have been to match that back there. So I want to see a little more 5K, a little less commitment, that lean off the throw just a touch.
That 60 coming out though. So I'm gonna say the same thing though, Slowpoke. Unfortunately, now their back is to the corner, but BurpoMode not looking too confident here. Already has the stage state applied, and the stud edge follow up. The chip once again. Man, we're cutting it close here. What a whip punish.
Yeah, Behemoth, but it's in a bit of a weird spot. I love the reversal timing there. Just rips the DP straight away.
Typhoon opts to go for the drone. What a bait!
Oh. Okay, an actual neutral dominance there. I love that. The super dash utilizing the RC, but gets caught again by the 5H. No full confirm though.
Wonderful stuff. Just biting time. Oh, unfortunately, the drone activation got sniped. Now we're gonna have to wait a few more seconds so that security gate is full again.
You know what the play might be here, actually? It might be Skyfish time. Yeah,
Hey,
yes, there's a lot of fireballs. It might be Skyfish time.
Oh, slightly mistimed the meaty. Certainly would have worked to catch the back dash. Still, though, Burpo was looking really confident.
Oh, off the RT2, I think we're going to be able to do just enough damage here. It's just going to make it to the wall, but doesn't get the stick. It doesn't matter. Taps the dust. Pops him on the top of the head and gets the finish. Slowpokemasta. 3-1. Kai Kisuke survives here in the winner's bracket. You said Vodka Man back at it is going to be the Jacko on the opposite side, though. This matchup can be a nightmare, but you know, with the extra movement speed with slide head, you still have a lot of potential. Flick, an incredible move. Not even just against projectiles, just in general. Just an unbelievable tool for the character still.
Can't forget about Hammerfall as well. Already getting the burst out here from NoLs. Minions already on screen. It's already looking pretty scary here from Vodka Bad. Lots of the minion juice here to work with on NoLs and already gets the defense here.
Oh, yep. And at this point, unfortunately, just gonna have to take some chip. Gets hit by the soccer kick and utilizes the burst. And look at that, dude. His movement speed is so he's so fast now. I know, like, that's slow, but man, he's fast now.
Sick is a word for it. It's definitely sickening.
I understand that it's always a hot take that I'm the only one happy to see this guy, but I'll take what I can get.
I mean, I definitely think NoLs is happy to see this character on the screen right now. Just look at the dominance and look at the blocks here on the tap does. Vodka Man looking super comfortable here on the defense.
And that, unfortunately, is just showing off one of the many truths of fighting games there. Despite how incredible the defense there was, you just can't block forever. Vodka Man, unfortunately, in the end, still gets stuffed out.
Goes in for the throw. Sets up minion once again. The cross-up is looking devious. The sneaking in, the 2S there to send the minion to the sky. Unfortunately, uses super, but no minions were on screen at the time.
Like, free my boy. There we go. Okay, finds the jab, finds the 2S. We're out of the corner.
Neutral looking pretty one-sided here. I might be with you. Just free pot. Give him an opportunity to fight back, and an opportunity is what VeganRoastedTurkey provides for himself.
RC.
Oh my god.
And I love, oh no, I hate the Elysium driver. I like the idea, trying to go for mostly strike in the early stage there, committing to one side of the strike throw. I think is usually the right call in the early stage. So now, you know, I feel like the idea has been planted. The Pop Buster might be opened up already.
It definitely has gone for throw once. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Throw combo. Wait! Unfortunately, gets a drop though. Still recovers just in time to get the super off.
They're still alive though and has some meter to fight with as well.
Talked about Pop being cool. I think he's this other character on screen is really cool. I love Jacko.
Oh, legs finally exposed here. And now at this point, Chip is going to start to become a factor very quickly. At some point, you have to make a move, though, as we do
What a
block twice!
You cannot reaction check this bad. Still has 50 tension left. We've already seen the preemptive jumps here from NoLs. I think VeganRoastedTurkey is going to start to target that even then. Oh no, we still fall privy to the back there.
I somehow got the hit again. One last chance. Nice
what a flick! Oh my goodness. I am so scared right now. What a 6B! VeganRoastedTurkey is going crazy. No meter. Oh, he tackled. Oh my goodness!
Oh, parry, but it actually doesn't hit. Deflect shield. Just the most magic of pixels, and finally just gets tapped on the dome from max distance. How in the world was he alive for so long?
That was nuts. I kind of gotta give it to VeganRoastedTurkey, man. There, just sending the heat tackles. You had no meter to FD those detonations that are the minions, so we just gotta send it. This gambling is paying off, Roxy. It keeps coming back.
Yeah, at some point, like you said, you got to just full send. You got to close your eyes and just trust it, which we definitely were able to here. But unfortunately, again, I feel like the big thing is just NoLs has been doing an amazing job of utilizing the parry, like extremely aggressively, like more aggressively than I think I've ever seen anybody kind of utilize it here in so many spots. And that has been getting us in so much trouble. We're losing so much screen space every single time NoLs is correct.
Oh, there's the Potemkin Buster. Finally finds its mark. Look at the hell bar. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Yeah, that's a lot of damage, buddy.
At least you live.
We are so scared. Rightfully so. VeganRoastedTurkey, man, seems to have found his footing. Playing the neutral a lot more comfortable. Look at these blocks.
Yeah, doing a way better job of just making sure that multiple minions are never out at the same time. Even here on the double attack command, finds the air-to-air, and then 6H! That's not even a combo! Oh my god!
You know what? We take those. Just look at the way VeganRoastedTurkey is just playing around the minions. What a back throw as well. Gets the flex shield out.
Hey, and huge shout out to Jacob coming through. 8850 said, "Let's go, Geo," leading in the our conversation we had a little bit. I'm sure we'll have a bit of Geo later on, but thank you, Jacob, for a crazy contribution, getting us up to $100 in the match arena already.
Nice, beautiful blocks. Look at the defense here from VeganRoastedTurkey, man. I just gotta appreciate it. It's always so beautiful seeing good defense in this game. Even more so when you play a character like Pot, right? Most players playing this character just really want to stick to their offense, but VeganRoastedTurkey, man, pretty comfortable just holding down and back.
Yeah, you've got to be willing to in situations like this. Unfortunately, now there's that little tiny gap, and manages to tech the throw. Not gonna matter though, as we double up on the breakdance to make it to the corner again.
We have bet on the tap dust every single time, and not a single one has connected. What a mash! Could have been crazy. Loving the burst here. Oh, the heat tackle wasn't enough, but the shimmy and the punish with the 5P. Vodka Man tying things up here in the sets.
I'd say that little tiny step backwards into the 5P is so sick. The spacing ends up paying off perfectly. As I mean, that's one of the things that you have to remember about this matchup. Because I definitely joke about like, oh, like free my boy Potemkin stuck in the corner, like things are so. If this character gets away, rounds just evaporate instantaneously. You just 2 correct guesses, sometimes 1.5. It does not take a lot. They let things get out of control. Even there, flick hits, and if that Abare from NoLs doesn't work out, like that is like a potentially round-ending next interaction.
Same thing with this other character here, Jack, though, right? Any one interaction, and look at the position that Vodka Man's already in. Stuck to the corner, tons of meter here on NoLs' end. Oh, he's not looking too good here, Bronzy.
Yeah, not getting much better as we're gonna get the buff up here and finds the throw. That's one of the weaknesses here is we've shown great defense, but unfortunately, no amount of blocking is gonna be able to help you out as soon as we start to weave in the throws now.
6Bs, what a backdash. Oh, we didn't win that time. I respect the attempt. You know, put it all on black. Didn't work out for you.
Barry once again saving himself to the bid, trying to double jump there. The only problem with double jumping in spots like that is if you ignore your problems. If you ignore the minions, things will stack up very, very quickly. It's a good lesson about life. You can't just double jump away from the minions, you know? You gotta get those cans off your desk.
Beautifully said. What a
Nice gold burst, make some room for yourself.
Oh no. Found an opportunity. There's the Potemkin Buster. Oh, you're so dead. You're so dead. Hinoko plus wall break. Yeah.
Not a chance. That multi-hit slices through the guts as well. Super sick to see is now a set defining one coming up.
Nice. What a counter hit. What a block on the fuzzy as well. The defense on Potemkin has been ridiculous in the entire set.
Oh, the timing of the jump away though, and the minion, he perseveres. Gold burst and he's still here.
The indomitable spirit of the minion with 50-meter poly behind him. You can't break through. It's looking pretty crazy here. Look at the 2H at a catch.
2H, the minion is evil.
that feels a little hateful. Oh no.
Oh,
yeah, we're going to the heavens, buddy.
Yes, straight to heaven, and unfortunately straight back down to hell. I'm not sure where this leaves us. Just a little bit of life left. This is not actually to the wall.
Tons of meter here for NoLs. Gonna look super comfortable here. Lots of minion juice to work with as well. We can get some free summons up. Vodka Man actually doing a great job of destroying the minions as well. Just look at that, taking it to space on the screen, walking up.
That's burst 2. Might look for a gold burst here in between the block string at some point. For now, it's just gonna have to deal with the pressure. There's a little bit of an opportunity. We do get the jump out.
Nice. Burst. Gotta give it to Vodka Man. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. The defense here has been impeccable. You know the defense is good when the song plays again on loop here in the match. 15 seconds remaining. And the double overhead here from NoLs secures that game, bringing it to 2-1.
Yeah, we're playing neutral if you get 2 birthday trains. You get a birthday train and a half, we are down back. That is ridiculous.
You know, there's a certain other big body player that has that song on loop, and you don't even make it to the chorus half the time. That song is over.
Oh. Still a chance though here. NoLs absolutely has been in control top to bottom. As soon as these minions actually get established, things have been so rough. But on the great just block, leaves us just close enough for the close slash there.
Defense commands though. giving NoLs a lot of mileage here in the neutral, just pushing Vodka Man back and just making him hesitant to actually break the minions.
Okay, maybe he tackles the answer we've been looking for this whole time, because it has just been correct.
Ooh, you were so right, Vodka Man. Try it again. Uh-oh. That was actually so much damage there.
We're being much more aggressive with our positioning and the way we're approaching here too. Trade to the 2D. Oh, but Elysium Driver! It is twice we've had this ridiculous reversal save us.
Oh gosh, runs up to throw. Oh, and that crossover just works time and time again. It's looking pretty scary here once again. Attack command this time around. Doesn't go for defense. But the multi-hitting JH.
Dude, we got hammer fall off. I thought for sure we were gonna HPB as we got closer. I thought that was it.
That situation is so scary. NoLs is just getting these fuzzies off, making the most of every single interaction that we could possibly get off here on NoLs.
Oh, but the hammer stop wasn't able to actually get the full confirm there. 2 hits as the minion counts as 1, but okay, chance now.
These minions are not safe. Oh my god, this is so scary here for Vodka Man.
Okay, grabs the guard quite a bit. 6H and dashes up with a throw. Wow. Fearless.
And now we got the gold burst though. We have some meter to work with. Making neutral a little scarier here for NoLs. Goes straight into the heavenly. Surely this kills.
I believe it should, and cuts it very short too, making sure that the burst was not going to be a factor, as unfortunately Jacko just snapped in half. It's around a piece now.
NoLs still sitting with the burst advantage. Has an extra opportunity, returns to their neutral they love so much in case Vodka Man gets in, but still though, the same song and dance. Vodka Man's got to try and navigate the neutral, I would say, but we get the burst out from the close slash.
Landed and maybe had an opportunity there. Just block gets us a punish, but it's not very heavy of a punish. Still, the reposition was almost worth it.
Tackle once again. You're betting for your life! Potemkin busted and had some meter to fall back on it. Case didn't kill. Vodka Man tying it up.
I think the most important thing from it too is that we're starting to cancel these normals that are hitting minions into flick a little more often, which I think is a really important thing in this matchup. Whether you get a 6P, a 5P, whatever normal it is, even the 5S we've seen a couple times, canceling into the flick, even if you just do it to charge it up just to see what your opponent's going to do, I think is really, really important. Representing the quick 1-2 action to answer might be the difference maker here.
Definitely, we're seeing a lot of JDs coming up from NoLs, right? That extra projectile on Potemkin's side is definitely going to benefit here in the neutral. What if I made it?
Even there, I like that. Had the right idea. Even hammer stopped after it too. Very smart.
Beautiful dash cancel. Oh my goodness, this is so scary. No sleeper there. Kind of agree with it. You do return to neutral, but still, you want to make sure you get as much meter as possible.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, big trouble ahead, unfortunately, there. I think we just exactly lived this up.
That's heat knuckle, buddy.
Yeah, my bad. You're right, my bad.
Vodka Man turning the entire set on its head. Now sitting in the lead for what feels like the first time in this very long set, this game 5 situation. Back is already to the corner though. Still though, we look oh so confident.
Oh, see, even there, 6B slide head, love the idea. Hammer stops straight afterwards. Walking forward, taking our space back. It's got us to mid-screen at least, but now it's back to the wall again.
D6 H's here from NoLs. We're just trying to stop the jump attempt here from Vodka Man. Like right there, I think if we did it preemptively, maybe it would have caught, but I mean, who needs it? You have all these minions on screen that are doing the bidding for you.
Yeah, I mean, 3 minions with a super buff. I hate to say checkmate, but I don't think Potemkin has a chance there. Jacko has to make a critical error.
Oh my goodness. Even on the health, even on the burst, even on the tension. This is the most even match I have seen in a hot minute, but that flick sets things in Vodka Man's favor.
Good block there, trying to FD to make a little bit of room for ourselves. Unfortunately, now it's going to be mask on.
Not looking so bright here. Look at this offense. Look at the wrist crank here. Proxy finally connects the hit. Unfortunately, we weren't quite ready, so we dropped and we get the mask on one more time. What do we do? Help!
Dude, and it's 3 minions as well. Soccer kick a couple times in a row. The scary thing, though, is now Potemkin, one hit could potentially change destiny here. Still is stuck in the infinite block string.
NoLs already has the potential once again. Oh, man. Vodka Man, though, just once again playing to the strings, navigating the neutral, and after such a long set, the Tathas finally connects.
It's not looking good. Finally hits it, like you said, after blocking every single dust for what felt like an hour and a half. Finally, one finds the mark. Vodka Man will fall after a great effort. Correct, too, because the game plan. Things might get a little bit well for sure. Is his name 13-Year Hustle? Is that what I just saw? That's a banger.
Already starting to off. Pretty strong zoning panel. Sly though. Already, makes our way around it. Nice block on the overhead.
Back to B. Quick little 8-way, ends up finding the overhead and pokes out to stop the dash as well. One thing you have to remember about Slayer, that's one of the situations that can get him in a bunch of trouble, is he's very on rails. Once you close the distance like that, you get the mappa, you actually close the distance, you get to where you can start applying a little bit more pressure with some of that command movement, things get way easier for you.
What a match. So, when Bedman has those projectiles locked down, the follow-ups, able to lock you down with those multi-hitting overheads, things can get really tricky no matter who you are.
Damn, jabbing the follow-up, all good to go. Sliced up and taking the first round. GC Yoshi a bit behind on the burst economy, but up in the game, which is all that really matters in the end, as we do find a knockdown straight away again.
There's the explosions, the multi-hitting overheads. Still, though, we managed to fight our way out. Gets the throw. What an attempt to bait the throw. Already setting some conditioning here for GC Yoshi. So we managed to fight our way out. More projectiles coming out. That's a scary thing, right? Blocking normal special move follow-ups, that's fine. When they're projectiles, I'm terrified.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely not a comfortable feeling here. As back again. Block. Attempted follow-up now. Dash forward. And of course, with those little complications, those errors coming through, those extra projectiles, so sick.
Nice. Sneaks in the throw. Gold burst though. GC Yoshi just wants to return to neutral. Doesn't want Slide to get in at all. But there's that JD though. Doing such a good job at opening people up.
Datacroc so sick. Taps that does, pops the springs on him. Is gonna actually be able to break the wall though with the super. Still has 50 meters to play with and throws the deflect shield. Oh god.
Oh, that's so bad. Nice, yeah, deflect shield. You want to hold as little as possible, but GC Yoshi looking super comfortable here at the neutral. Nice tech on the air throw on both players. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is so bad here. Tap dust. Going straight into the super. Not gonna kill, but it's gonna do one hell of a bit of a damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that was off of the universe counter hit as well, as now we steal the turn back.
Tries to steal turn once again with the K Mappa though. GC Yoshi was ready for the gold burst and just turned the situation on its head, taking the first game here.
Yeah, I mean, one of the strongest options you can have for a character like this who has this type of movement is just take to the sky. And a character like Slayer, if they're not already, by the time you make it to that height, if they are not already repositioning to try and keep you in the corner, you are just fully gone. Like, they might get a mix-up when you land, but they cannot, there's not a chance they're going to be able to contain you.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier just how on the rails, like on the ground, the Slayer is, and it definitely makes anti-airing Bedman there a little more committal, especially when we have even more air stalls like our JD. Lots. Last bit of the overhead connects though. 6P counter hit. You're already to the corner. 6P once again finding its mark. GGST controlling the situation here.
And the best slam into the late one. Very nice block and tries to double up again. The defense from Sly, impressive. But unfortunately, hasn't found respite yet. Still stuck against the wall.
He'll be trying to fight back right there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what the move was, but startled it got caught. GGST spending all the meter. Gets the perfect as well. What a dominating round there. Sly wanting to do what GGST did, looking to get a perfect here with this relentless offense. What a pickup. Gets the burst out from GGST as well.
That's a throw. Here we go again. Mappa, not much to show for it. Instead, she's going to reposition just a bit. JP gets locked down, and that little delay is a little bit dangerous. I appreciate that from Sly, was willing to stay patient.
Ooh, we gotta hold these plus frames. And that vacuum JS is also so good, right? Even if you get hit from that range, the combos can be infinitely better. Ooh, the triple overhead. Fortunately, didn't block it that time around. One mix up here on the table. Blocks all the overheads. Once again, it's still with this immaculate defense, ends up getting a back throw.
Boy, triples up with the 2 Ps, ends up being able to follow through as well. 2 games on the board. GGST continues to roll, and honestly, I think that the last time I commentated a TNS drive that GGST was in, I'm pretty sure he went super far. He got like 5th or 4th. It's like really consistent placements when we do get the pleasure of having him enter.
Honestly, Winner really surprised me, as he mentioned, just a dominating player on such a character that you don't get to see around. You don't really get to get that much practice with. I don't know, it could be just lack of matchup experience, or it could just be the skill difference. But GGST already starting us off here in this potential last game. Winner anywhere. Dang! Combo!
Do they follow up? Oh no. Oh, twice in a row. We thought for sure by these little delays we're throwing in or catching GGST trying so hard to utilize the movement to escape.
Yeah, spends the extra bit of meter. Secure the kill, why don't you? Sly taking the round though. Looking much more confident going into this next round with full burst. I really like the stall there on the 8-way dash. Not having to immediately go for the off and just looking to see what Sly's gonna do here on the defense. Oh, what a counter hit. Oh no.
But twice in a row, full sends it again. Same situation as before. The second GGST takes the skies. If you're not already repositioning, it's already too late.
See GGST just stay on the ground for a little bit, just to bait out the K-map was an attempt to whip punish with an air move. What a mash! Oh, I'm so scared. Triple overhead, try to go for it again though, but Sly getting used to the tricks being put out by GGST.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Delay, sweep of the leg. Should be able to get us into the next round here. Should have already, but there it is in the end. Still finds the hit, still finds the finish. Set point with a resource lead here for GGST.
Once again, take it to the skies. Not wasting any time on that front. 6B gets the counter hit. And just look at this dangerous Oki situation. Plus frames off the explosion. But that throw combo with that. Squeeze it back, just top off, find out it. What a beautiful air conversion.
Delays down to the earth here. Howard picking up the fireball. Delays just a hair. Perfect timing on the normals on the way down. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out as the bed slam is forced to be PRC'd.
Cancel, create more plus frames. Caught the mash start up there. Oh no. Is this lethal? It sure is. GC Yoshi looking super dominant here in this set. Takes it over Sly 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, getting into the end stage of that one. I mean, the bed is just such a difficult thing to have to deal with there. I see even people ever. And then, like you said, Testament, a character that a lot of people kind of write off in the current state of the game.
Yeah, lots of weak characters, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, that was notice how I did not touch Street Fighter 5 at all in that comment because, you know, there was a game where he played very strong characters.
Absolutely. Test your luck on one of the strongest characters of this patch. One of the final bosses of this game, period. Gets the record 3. Well, unfortunately, gets the drop. Capitalizing on that drop, iDom.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say the drop there puts it in extra bad position there as we are gonna burst just to try and stay out. The stain state applied was gonna put us in a really weird spot as now it was about to be party time with the utilization of the new move.
Arx is giving Nagoriyuki just like the Amex credit card. What a genius idea. Just give him the black card, why don't you?
running the dead up just to be able to cash out is so evil. This character, of all the things I was going to guess he was going to be able to do, that certainly was not on my bingo card, but honestly, it makes a lot of sense.
You know, that's what I'm saying. I was thinking like Air Fukyo maybe, Air Beyblade if they want to get really freaky with it, but like there's no reason for that to be the move. Bad. With the super coming out here, connecting TestYourLuck, already having Stacey applied once again. And charge projectile, frame trapping, and catching the back dash.
Round of piece, not too much to worry about here. After the Fukyo is going to try to commit with 6P. Not going to matter though as iDom finds a 5K and finds a punish after the blood burst.
6P, not going to be enough to kill unfortunately, but still, Test looking pretty comfortable here. I didn't even see what move that was. Was that 2K?
Whatever it was, ends up trading. I think it was 2K though, just based on like how they were positioned, but either way, works out well. I mean, that's a position where I think a lot of people expect you to mash. So if you try to play layer 2 of like being a little bit more patient, you can sometimes catch your opponent hesitating. But you know, iDom says, you know, I got enough life to play with. It'll be fine.
All bad. iDom using health as a resource. I mean, I guess same thing for TestYourLuck, right? Because, I mean, you're gambling, and if it doesn't pay off, you're certainly going to pay. I think almost every character in the game can touch a death to you at this point, especially if they have, like, any access to roll the cancel. Already full screen. Still pretty low blood, though. Kind of appreciate the Test if you're committing to the Fukyo. To the clone Fukyo, excuse me.
No, definitely agreed. You don't have to. I don't think you should go too overly aggressive with it, but that's always kind of been his style, right? It's like when I think Test, I usually think like the opening gambit, the first 5 seconds are usually a bit of a rush down that, fortunately, now putting us in a weird position. No. We're gonna. Uh-oh.
This is scary. What a jump.
I thought we were going to be in a little bit more trouble. I thought the blood was coming to collect. In the end, though, it's still okay as iDom wins out the 99-second swing.
That was nuts. I mean, the confidence you need to just press on Nago round start already says a lot about you as a player, right?
Yeah.
Either very confident or very ignorant of what this character can do. And iDom, I mean, we're up a game, so I think we know the answer here. Oh, what a counter hit. And what a contribution to the Matcherito. 567 from Onion.
Appreciate you as always, homie. Now it's gonna be the quick little jump extension. Not gonna get much else off of it here, but staggers into the again, trying to cash out, having an opportunity to run the tab up a little bit.
Oh my goodness. That is such a scary spot to burst, but you gotta try it at least sometime. But look what that brought you.
And unfortunately now, immediately after all of our dead catches up with us here, the credit score in shambles as we take 100% life on one bad choice. Listen, if you can't pay in cash, don't buy it, is all I'm saying, okay?
Oh man, TestYourLuck. It went from a 950 to a credit score of 2.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Oh no.
It's painful.
It's just, oh man. I mean, you know, the best part about this and the best part about TestYourLuck as a player, he's probably having a blast. Like, oh yeah, that just happens.
Oh, dude. Oh, and instantly full sends it there. Throw a touch too far away. Once again, as iDom doesn't get the double overhead. Just gonna go back to full screen.
We're jumping around these projectiles. Whoa, that was nuts. Teleporting, then having the crow come from behind.
5H. You'll love to see it.
Oh, that's 6H safety test.
Yeah, the routing is so sick. iDom is pulling everything together here. It's a single round away now.
There's just one more round is all iDom needs. My goodness. And there's the clone Pukio. Something we haven't seen represented too often here in the set so far, but I mean, when you're down to the wire, you might as well, right?
Good match here. Either still in pocket, teleport. Look at the blood gauge too. TYL, if we make a single move, we're full committed. You can see even their hand to PRC, and iDom recognizes it and just takes a step back.
Option, or the movement being limited to just super jump. You can tell we popped that credit card. Oh, this is looking really good here for Test.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that was so scary. Scabbled everything on the first stage.
Oh, dude, and Arbiter's side finally finds the mark. I think Test also thought that the pop was probably coming there, because I mean we had said it was going to be May versus Giovanna back in the mix again.
Pull out the notebook. Casper is listening.
Oh, okay. Round start, a little step back. I appreciate waiting out the 5K attempt there. Doesn't get the whiff punish and gets pushed to the wall, but still, it's good court vision.
What a trade there. Works on a Crescendo's favor. Already gets a pretty strong open situation here with the enhanced spiral arrow, but a back throw. Oh no.
Step back. Oh, and the grand movement there. Hopping off the dolphin at the perfect timing. It's an overhead kiss and a full charge. I think it's just enough to kill as well. The quick trip to SeaWorld gets us out of the first round.
That was nuts. I like the fast RC from the overhead kiss. Just with that extra little bit of sauce.
God speaker, by the way, coming through. Appreciate you a ton. 44 months. Thank you very much for sticking with us.
Nice. What a 5P. Oh, and look at the combo. Better yet, look at the corner positioning that we got just from that air to air alone.
And slips past. Very nice. Love the 3Ks. Now, on this one, it's a late jump in. It's going to be stopped. That late IED gets eaten up by the 5P.
Crescendo just not having any of these jump-in attempts. Just cut it out. Stagger pressure. Reset as well with the spiral arrow. Oh, gets the throw. The same situation has repeated itself. We finally open up Shira. Crescendo looking super dominant in that round.
And unfortunately, just never seeming to have a chance to be able to fight back. Was ready this time, though, on the round start. Dodges the 5K. Wins with a 5K of their own.
Rerunning, same situation. Multi-82S, we're not even gonna break the wall. I kind of like that, right? Just go for the reset, so this super the guaranteed kills with the wall break damage as well. secure yourself a perfect while we're at it.
Ken, I mean, once you just get to the wall in a situation like that, I feel like we were doing a pretty decent job of blocking it out, but unfortunately, I always feel like a broken record saying this again, but blocking it out and being able to actually correctly stop those offensive sequences is not enough. Defense in this game that does not turn back into neutral or offense of your own is just for the fans. Like, something has to give. You have to make a move of some point. If you don't get back to being able to be on even footing or being the one asking the question, then what was your defensive stand for?
Yeah, like right there. Crescendo opted to just dash up and go for the throw on defense, mind you. Showing incredible bravery and showing the confidence to spend our meter to bait the burst. Crescendo, you're on a roll right now.
Oh, and you saw the startup of that 2D. The wind box was on the way.
I'll try to meet him in the air. Oh, how unfortunate the back throw once again. Crescendo coming in with the burst advantage.
Okay. I wanted to run up throw, gets caught out again. Defensive choice. Bringing us back into it here, and oh, the 2D from max distance. Oh no.
Opts to save the meter. I kind of like it, right? Probably gonna see a BRC coming here in a second. You know, I really gotta appreciate here from Crescendo. Just no attempts at close slash anti-air that we've seen so far. I mean, some of these other players, myself included, definitely are still trying to break that habit coming into the 2.0.
Oh yeah. It's hard. When you had one that worked, it's so hard not to get that out of your hands. As a tap dust is going to be the way here. 2 games straight. Crescendo is, I mean, this has been impressive. The offensive sequences have been crazy.
No, you said it best earlier. When you had it, I can't let her go. That close slash anti-air, I kind of need it back.
Yeah.
this 6Ping stuff, this air throwing stuff, I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
No, dude, I miss her. I need close slash anti-air, dude. I need it. Please.
Duel 1.
Oh, that 5H could have been so scary though. Unfortunately, didn't have charge for to continue the combo. Crescendo though takes advantage and immediately put in the same situation. Shira gonna have to gamble a lot on defense.
Upside at 6P, all stocked up. I like the attempt there with the shimmy. Definitely had the right idea. No bite though.
See. Nice, gets the burst out from Crescendo. Kind of like it, right? Crescendo definitely has the tension advantage. Just wants to go ahead and maintain this pressure, but we saw twice now. Shira is just so comfortable trying to jump out of these strike throw situations, and I mean, look at the reward you get off.
Yeah, completely to our favor here, as we are able to get on the board at least. Utilization of the Dolphins actually been pretty good so far too.
Oh, what does it be? The whip JK into the throw, I mean, it gets everywhere.
Oh, down to the wire here. We do have 50 meter for ourselves. Air dash is in a little too aggressively though. It's gonna get caught out big time. An opportunity now as May is gonna get caught by the super.
Still though, sliver of HP left. What a dolphin catching the spiral arrow startup. Unfortunately, Crescendo is just so ready with the 6P anti-airs. Shira not looking too hot right now, down to our last life.
Oh, but the dolphin flash kick, I like that, man. Get the stop, but 2D beats the totsugeki.
Oh, those 6Ps, you can't beat that, right? Nothing beats that.
Oh no. Okay. Man movement there. Manages to get out of the corner. SEAL Team 6 helping us out as again Up Dolphin is able to at least keep us on the ground.
Up Dolphins are so oppressive here. Crescendo gets burst. Still has a ton of tension to fall back on. Oh no, we're gonna see a fuzzy. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Unfortunately, we got the combo.
Oh, and I was going to say still alive, but unfortunately now it's the past tense. Had a chance, but couldn't quite capitalize. It's 3 games straight. Crescendo is going to be able to get back into that one.
Okay,
but
respect.
Okay, we're back in it again though. Here it is, as we've mentioned, totsubunger and Fubuki coming up to bat once again.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
See, I don't know. He came through. He said goats is ridiculous.
Goats is goated.
It's so fun.
I guess.
So fun.
I think Edison's fire, but that's just me. That's me though.
Oh, and see, Deadbeat, they have perfectly shown what I like the most too. I'm a Chaos player. The Chaos mirror is so tight. let me not. Don't make me get too deep in this. Chaos is the most fun mirror, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotta say, surely you mean Magic and not this game.
Right here again, though, sticking it out, manages to find the connection with the RC here. Loving the start here from Fubuki as damn near exiting the round at this point.
And Totsu already exiting the corner. Still though, the bar slash the catch, the teleport recovery. The little amount of it that it has. I kind of like this, right? Not going for the wall break, just trying to keep our combo as bursting as possible in case Fubuki happens to burst, but look at the distance there, just wait.
He is able to twirl around there on the dust. Beautiful choice there as the tap dust ends up saving the day. A touch behind on the resource game, but I love the IBFD to make a little bit more room. Not getting hit by the late stage of that fireball, but in a really good spot to get aggressive.
Teleport. Yeah, just gonna try and secure this hard knockdown. And we're probably staying while we're at it, right? Totsu does have burst, so it's just a little more incentive to maybe try and spin it, as we do right here to get the gold boost.
Oh, it actually gets a pretty decently clean connection there. Is now utilizing the teleport and going for the high arbiter. Totsu had already started a dash. I thought for sure we were gonna clear that.
The 5P. The anti-air. I'm honestly a little surprised to beat the JH, but knowing just how red that button is. That 6 it's so high.
It's pretty good, dude. Got the throw though. Opportunity now. Sets it up and tries to reapply the stain, but it does a very good job of containing Mei, at least in the early stage. Now is in a bit of trouble. That's half your life.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Want to go ahead and maintain this as much as possible until you have that stain state applied. And actually rare uses of the double stain. You don't actually, I think you don't see it too often, even though, you know, there's less passes a little bit, so making it a little easier to get it.
Oh my god, you thought the scythe had range? What a swing there. The heavy saving the day as now we have to reposition ourselves, but misses out.
Oh no. Caught the mash attempt. That did so much damage, and we had so much more combo left to go. Totsu takes that first game. Honestly, it still went pretty back and forth. I mean, we talked about how much of a matchup that, like, how much trouble it seems like she's gonna have, but still, it works out.
Yeah, saved yourself a bit of headache, ends up working out perfectly. Back into the mix again here as we're gonna have another chance. I mean, just fighting the uphill battle here, I've got to say, Fubuki is playing a ton of portions of the matchup extremely well, but it's so hard to make space for yourself to get away from Mei. Even there, Fubuki gives up just a touch of room. Totsu with a great read on the situation, a big dash, a huge 2S.
Catching the Dolphins up here with projectile. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, that's right. Mei hitting you with the Slayer combos, and your backdash got cut. Yeah, say goodbye. There's so much damage on the table here.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay. We'll attempt to reposition, not going to work out too well. And 2H still somehow is safe and manages to, in time, get a throw.
There's that 2H. Fortunately, didn't get a combo quite often. And I like the spacing that Totsu is playing here, just playing a little reactionary. Not opting to break the wall. it there regardless, but the Arbiter sides coming out on full back, catching the jump start up here. Fubuki tying up the rounds.
Is it out? Double up with the jab. I thought maybe it was going to be 3K instead. The instant air dash JP is going to find the mark. Puts us back in a weird spot as Fubuki tries to push back out of the corner and can't quite.
Oh, that's so much damage. Oh, yeah, you're dead. That last little bit to H there. It's looking really rough here for Fubuki. Has to play a little preemptive just to try and stop Totsu's approach, but I mean, Totsu, you just sit down for a little bit. You just, you know, hold your ground for just a little bit. Wait to see some of those key frames. Maybe a start of a projectile, maybe an arbor sign. You air dash your way in and just move past all of it.
A tall ask. Fubuki looking down the barrel of the losers bracket. It's just not, things are not getting better. Still got a chance, still has the opportunity here. Totsu, one game away, and at the start, I mean, Totsu is just, I was gonna say, Totsu has won every single 99, finally getting some kind of opportunity to get something started at the start there. 5K, 3K is gonna fight us straight back into it.
Nice. Beautiful combo. Oh no. Big counter hits into the super. Holy. Okay. I was so scared that was gonna kill. I mean, this is just as bad, but yeah. At least you're alive.
Surely. Jesus, the tip of the anchor saves the day again. One last chance for Fubuki here to stay alive, and 2S forcing the burst is not the best way to start it.
Gets the burst out from Totsu as well. Totsu putting themselves in the corner and already starting the dolphin loops. Not looking too good here for Fubuki. Oh, the mix-ups are ridiculous. Just look at this. Am I seeing Slayer?
Oh no, with the YRC block, it's just too heavy normals to delete the rest of the life bar. We've had some sets that have gone pretty deep, taken a lot of time.
Eagle already taking us to the match though. Macho versus iDom. Oh man. Gonna be a
big opportunity. It is the top 8 again qualifier now, as we're gonna go straight in with the gravity. Quick and bouncy with the Q, but swings at the perfect timing, finds the load. Not gonna matter here as we get stuck to the wall, but a good jump's gonna battle us out for now.
Already out of mana. Look how much damage we're taking. You're probably dead. Yeah, you're definitely dead here. Spends the booter. Oh man, look at this. Pop on the stain before the final hit even came out. iDom capitalizing on the mistake that Macho did. Okay. Oh no, hits like these are so bad. Not only are you obviously losing health, but you're steadily losing mana, which means you have to play more of Testment's game, which, I mean, nobody really wants to do. Just look at the trouble Macho is having trying to navigate the neutral here.
Yeah, even there, had to use the RC just to dash to actually get around the Arbiter sign. Does manage to find the connection there, though, at least as we dash up and frame trap with another cube. It's going to be a dark magic attack and a full reset now. Macho, slight advantage.
Has bit shift on the back burner. Arpeggio as well, so things are going to look pretty good here in just a second as long as we can get started. Just go ahead and throw it out, but the really rapid teleports here.
Yeah.
iDom, it's just so quick with it.
I don't mind the arpeggio in the sky there, but then if you are going to throw that out, you have to recognize that with 100% certainty, teleport is going to be the next action on the opposite side. So it's a tough, kind of weird position you put yourself into, but kind of a necessary one, because I think if you don't arpeggio on a jump like that, iDom without the teleport is still just going to hold the dash macro and pull up anyway. So you might as well have some cubes on the screen.
The back dash. Ooh, catching the setup on a teleport there. Oh, has some extra mana, goes for the throw though. Pretty sets down the gravity stab. Ooh, that was so scary. Here, boom. Ah, you're dead. Wait, does the mana regen in time? It does.
Yeah, just in time. Just the slightest bit of health left is now unfortunately quick with the sweep. Gets dropped on by the marble here. Is now the tap dust. Actually is able to be blocked, but that doesn't end the sequence. Not for a second.
Oh, bad. Pulls up with the super. iDom still has a lot of meter here to try and work with something. Escape the corner if we do. Put that screamer in the air. Macho says, I don't think so. And takes the round. What up 60, I respect this. First. Oh my gosh! The air stalls!
Okay. Oh my god, the step back makes just enough space. Oh, situation's dire again here for Macho. Is now the Arbiter sign trying to take a chomp.
Oh, this is really bad here. Flying the super just to get that stay for the post wall break situation. And it's hard knockdown as well, so Macho gonna be hard pressed to not spend some of that tension there for defense, or maybe even that burst for deflect shield. I kind of respect the YRC though. What a bait! And what a reward here. Goes for the hard knockdown.
Okay. So Void. What's in there on the landing, and of course is able to send out the fireball. Unfortunately, we fall straight on top around a piece, full resources, and a pretty interesting spread of spells to start there.
Two screamers, which is always pretty good. We saw the air stalls coming out earlier. What a gold burst. Hold on. Out. 6P is such a big stop sign here for Macho. Paired with the projectiles, you certainly gotta wonder how in the world is Macho supposed to try and navigate the neutral when you also have the Arbiter signs to look out for.
Things definitely not getting easier here. RC's forward, trying to utilize the 2D, and a quick fight again! Oh no, and Anti-Air's 2 reaches just high enough to stop whatever kind of nonsense Macho was gonna attempt.
Just pull out the chompers. Like, that thing went so far, yo. Oh, man. 2-0, though. Macho having some trouble fighting back, but really, it's just the way the projectiles interact, right? Testament is having such a good job, or doing such a good job, at just destroying all of these cubes. Like that right there, one... Oh, great mirror pause, stop that at all.
Slide, sitting at full screen here. Arbiter lands the perfect timing, meaty fireball, and just keeps the pressure up. But 6P does relieve our pressure a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of respect first there. You have a lot of spells to work with. So, 3 levels in the Armament boost. Gonna be useful to have though, but you know, Seth Sands, the dark magic attack, gets that hard knockdown, positive bonus. It's been looking really good here for Macho. Unfortunately, we didn't act quick enough in the post wall break situation. Terra into Exhibitor. Oh, just barely doesn't kill.
Oh, no. Dude, it's just that touch of whether it's missed optimization, dropped combo, whatever it is, it puts us down to the wire here. iDom is a single round away.
Overhead coming through. Let's take the 3+ frames here. This is so scary, Macho. Doing whatever we can to try and open up. We have pretty good spells here queued up. Out of mana, not out of options though. Take some time to recover some. The slow slash into the super. Macho showing signs of life and fighting back.
Still in this, has the opportunity to be able to potentially push it through. Great start on the jump though, is able to avoid that initial cube and try to get offense rolling as Macho with a good just block tries to take space.
6P though. Big stop sign as we mentioned time and time again. With a close slash anti, you know, honestly, why not? PRC so damage is pretty skilled. Beautiful block on a tap dust. I'm so scared right now, Proxy.
Oh, and it's looking like your fear might just be justified. 3 games straight. Keeping it close is Macho, but wasn't quite able to keep the head above water. Because that's normally how I feel about it. It's like, yeah, like, you gotta get your money while you can. But yeah, Potemkin's we've been in the conversation for a long time. It's been pretty cool. It's been a good feeling.
MJ. Wow, what an anti-tier 5P there. And look at the conversion. I like the burst there, right? Trying to keep Crispy at a high blood, but still, high blood Nago against Johnny is still pretty good. Having access to those faster buttons means to test some of the minus frames a little better.
Oh, that was a hell of a trade too, as we go straight in for the Fukio. Just perfectly gets themselves up that like 2.5 type of blood range. Is now you gotta play it slow.
Play a little too slow and you might just get punished for it, but Crispy switching up the pace immediately, cashes out on the big hits.
The grappler gets out of pools, Dammy's OP needs nerfs. My hot take is that it's only unhealthy for grapplers to be good if they have a gimmick that's obnoxious. And in every other case, that's skill div. If they have a gimmick that's just like for example, as even playing him, I hope we never see top 1 Taker. That'd be the worst thing that ever happened to any fighting game ever, right? If the grappler has an insane gimmick, they can't be good. It can't happen.
I mean, they have this gimmick called killing me off of throws. I don't really like it.
That's not a gimmick, that's skill div. Come on. Quick super there though. Slice it up. Crispy Jr.
Not giving MJ an opportunity to burst. Immediately lock it down. Gotta respect I just gotta appreciate just being mindful of the resources that MJ has available. Wonderful stuff. That was a really quick first game.
And I mean, with these 2 characters, it certainly can go that way. I think Johnny a lot of times obviously wants to play that touch longer range, but it's kind of like you touched on. When Nagoriyuki can force themselves to those mid-range amounts of blood, at that point, Johnny can't really comfortably just like toss cards and play that guard crush style that he normally would like to. You kind of have to get in there.
Yeah, which can be a little scary. Nago still has to play some of the RPS, but I don't know, always having options against this character is such a wonderful thing. Plus frame clone.
Uh-oh.
That plus. Oh, that's scary. MJ, you still pressed. You're crazy.
But that's kind of what we were talking about. Being able to commit in a situation like that is now continuing to swipe through with the legs.
Going into the super. My goodness. Breaking the wall from so far. The slight walk up there. Frankly, I was terrified.
Yeah. Giovanna in chat also kind of perfectly, I think, summing it up. That's a really good like bow on top. Johnny still does well in this bat, but it's not super comfortable, you know? I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, some of the changes up make it just a little better, right? Like that 6-8 reaching as far as it does. I mean, and your win con is still just as oppressive. Be very scary. What a 6P by the way.
Double up, straight through. Once again, tries to cash out there. And still, I mean, the debt is still there. You're still racking it up. You might as well spend.
Oh, no. Oh, no, tried to go for the frame, trying to beat throw, but unfortunately, slightly mistimed it. MJ tying things up here in the set. And, wow, that one, you know, that match went by pretty quick as well. So it's right back at you.
Yeah, I was going to say, going to keep moving at this pace, I do believe is... And MJ just, I mean, playing the spacing a little bit better and just not letting any of the BS go, right? Crispy Jr. a lot of times in the early stages was able to get a little bit more aggressive, put pressure in the right places. MJ with just a couple well-timed just blocks as well as some pretty good YRCs was able to buy their freedom pretty easily in some of these defensive spots that normally can just be round-ended.
Yeah, and I feel like that's key to fighting the Nagoriyuki, right? Just using some of the system mechanics and defensive mechanics as well to your advantage to minimize the distance gain off of some of these blocks. Oh, unfortunate. Back throw. MJ in a super comfortable position. The card crush is coming out in full effect. And so does the bursting from Crispy. There. Gotta give you nothing but respect on that. Crispy showing a buff that Nago got this patch, the 2S, 5H, even that 2 blood comboing. Still though, we managed to get our pop off. And that extra rage. Yes.
2S, 5-8, all good to go from there. Made a little bit of space for themselves. 6P gets the anti-air pretty easily, stuffs things out as we've made it to the wall once again, and this is where we start to dominate.
Fighting back. Middle option, but still one that works in MJ's favor. And that's exactly what we're talking about, right? You block some of these fighters, and High Blood Nago can still fight back.
Ooh, 6P DP. I love the IBF, the idea here, but once again, cashing in on the dead. Is going to get kicked in the dome, though. Situation a little bit dire here for Crispy Jr. as we are going to get the quick little Joker's trick to guarantee our knockdown.
Up overhead. Sets up the card pop. Just resetting the same situation over and over. I kind of agree with this.
Maybe you thought there was going to be a little bit more combo there, and that's why you held it. But unfortunately, Nagoriyuki, sometimes it's just 3 hits.
Yeah. One of the scary things about Nago is like that's just like that's a spot that most players would go for a burst bait, right? Go for the Roman cancel, hold back a little bit, but I mean Nago. I mean, you give him just a second, he takes 30% more of your health bar with another 6H. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, I mean, double 6H is just about as good as it can possibly get. And now, right off the rip, the flip pass, the touch, and okay, stances are working out.
Ooh, trades though. And it works out in Crispy's or MJ's favor, excuse me.
Oh no! It actually loses out. Has plenty of blood to work with now, but can't quite keep him locked down.
Oh, what a turnaround of the situation. MJ. Still though, even though Crispy was dissuading the air escape, stuck to his guns, and managed to just take the round. What a match. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared.
Yeah, situation is not getting better either. So much chip on the normals here as we do find the hit, an opportunity, and honestly drops out a little bit, but still is able to reapply pressure.
Pushing back into the card. And MJ doing such a good job of doing those delayed TKS fighters. That 5X has so much recovery. Managed to get the bar slash Rekka. Jay though, not gonna quite get the kill. Put the overhead into the Joker trick. Gonna quickly tie them up, and says they are just trading blows here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was kind of with you. I was thinking it wasn't quite gonna be enough, but seeing how much damage the wall had taken at that point, is able to route it just enough towards that wall to be able to get the final extension needed. 2-2, and absolutely down to the wire here. It's like I said, kind of a bloodbath, no pun intended, between the two. It's been ridiculous.
Oh man, a game 5 to qualify into the top 8. I mean, what more can you really expect between these two titans just going at it? Really gets you here in the round. I kind of respect the Goldbergs there. Just wanted to create space and start your pressure as soon as possible, especially after the bite scenario. We're asking the question of what's my name.
Oh my, and the jump in lands perfectly. And with blood where it's at, no chance to really do much. Even if you burst there, you just send Johnny full screen. You have to commit so much to being able to close the distance there. Well worth it to save, and now expect an early burst coming to what could be the final round here for Crispy Jr.
Not looking too good though. Still, as you mentioned, we have that burst of the line back on. In case things do go south. And also that credit card that we know and love. The burst.
Doubling up with the guard toss. 2H saving the day. It's a charge dust to extend our combo even further. And it actually doesn't break the wall. This is a devastating situation now.
Looking very scary here. Card is still behind you. But Crispy does not hesitate for the kill. Oh my god, this is that point here for both players.
Nayad is eyes forward, not worried in the slightest about what's from behind. As now it's going to be that DP and a Fukio forward, just barely crisping in now into that third level of blood. But here it is again. MJ back on offense.
Has a lot of resources to work with. Going straight into the tried and true. The overhead into the super, gonna break the wall.
As soon as MJ gets to 50 meter. Oh no, I thought maybe we were gonna set up for that instant overhead again, but doesn't even need to. Just get
definitely, oh man, gonna be rough on both sides, I kind of feel.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely ups and downs for the both of them here, but as we talked about before, I'd say definitely the advantage here to the anchor. As you can see already, a clean connection is able to pressure out, but that's what we talked about that a little bit from Streamwood Live.
Yeah.
I don't be pressing a bar A2H and it just hits I don't understand how it works so much.
It just works. Look right there again. Got the trade. The people give a lot of respect to the Semifinal go, and you know if you give him some space, he's gonna use it.
Good tech, and it has the 6P afterwards here. Stage State actually beats out what looked like an execution there, their error there, unfortunately for Toadstool.
Oh, what a catch on the backdash. Oh, what a burn stage, my goodness. What a drop as well. And I love the composure there from iDom to not immediately press, but still cracked on the pressure, went for the throw attempt. Unfortunately, it got baited, and Toadstool takes the round.
Appreciate the backdash there and doubles up the 2Ks because it was counter hits, able to stagger them together as well, which is very, very nice.
Right. Oh, whip 6H. Oh, I love the attempt to whip punish there.
I mean, Tochu's dash blocking is just ridiculously good right now. Like, the way we're able to close distance feels like iDom is making decisions for his life at every single turn. And now is looking for the shimmy, but good defense.
And you saw the hesitation there with goodness spamming down and up there. Oh my goodness. Look at the reward difference here. 60%.
Yamada-san takes no prisoners. Down to the most throwable amount of life I was just about to say, and a life total like that, it's certainly going to be the throw.
iDom though with the correct read on the situation. Still though, navigating neutral pretty well, gets the burst off. We still have a lot of tension to fall back on, but Toadstool doesn't care, just runs up, gets the 5K, running past the arbiter side. The bravery on this one.
Yeah, I mean, that was a decision we saw a couple times in the earlier set against Fubuki. Was Tochu's really good at being able to, like, obviously, like I said, the dash blocking has been extremely strong in a lot of these spots, but specifically in moments like that, being able to know when to just put the pedal to the floor. Not too worried about situations like that. Arbiter Sign hasn't really been a part of the calculations for her so far in the things that she's had to deal with. She's just pretty easily made that a non-factor in the matchup so far.
1000% agree. Still though, beautiful IBFD creating space. Oh, what a bait on 60, I'm so scared. Overhead kiss though. Gotta get a combo. Slowly. I thought we were gonna end it off with the super, but you know, I kinda respect it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And into the underground bunker with 3K. Ridiculous.
The 2H comes out. Didn't quite reach both players. No burst on the table. Wow, what a presence there.
Again, Arbiter Sign just not been a factor here. Great just block into the jump. We're just barely able to save ourselves as now iDom, the routing still not quite enough.
Sliver of HP on both players' side here. Toadstool just running up and the double KO.
3K trades brings us down to the wire here. If you thought the sets before were fast, they're just getting quicker.
My goodness, and still Toadstool with the same game plan of just running up, and those 3Ks are putting in tons of work, Proxy.
Oh no, doesn't get the wall break. And how and why? 3H, dude, 2H. Again and again, it's saving the day here. The succubus going the wrong direction.
Stay, Crockett. Totsu though has a ton of meter. That would have been so scary though. I really appreciate just how fast iDom is moving. Able to match the speed of Totsu, but still that 3K. Gotta react even faster for that one.
It's so hard to get away. I feel like iDom is making some pretty good decisions to be able to get repositions, but I think that just repositioning is not good enough. Being able to somehow hold your ground against the aerial approach that Totsu is representing has just been too difficult. It's 2 games straight as May is threatening to guarantee a spot on the podium here, a top 3 spot for totsubunger, potentially, if iDom can't get his act together.
I mean, we've seen in these past few sets where Totsu has been playing against Testmans, running them down has been the game plan. I feel like here in the last one, we're going to take a little bit more of an aerial approach if iDom somehow manages to, you know, shut down the ground approaches. What? What a throw. Beautiful iDom. Minimizing the pushback there and getting a punish at that. Look at the damage we're eating here.
Okay, there's a reposition there. Thought we were gonna full send the jump. Instead, a little bit of hesitation is putting a lot of pressure on Totsu, trying to play the spacing game correctly.
Oh, people faint on teleport. Ooh. The high arbiter decided to cash a land recovery, immediately going into the super iDom. I mean, might have heard what you said. Got his act together, taking the first round here.
I mean, this is really, truly the final chance here. Oh no, a tech throw attempt from Totsu. It gets caught out, that's 30% life. Luckily, Custom in a pretty low damage character as far as things go on hits like that.
What a trade. Oh, that was scary. Still, look at the damage we're going to eat, and I appreciate the discipline here on iDom to not actually give the burst up, seeing as we are up around.
6P, we are just starting to buffer it early here. I do respect that. You've got to be early on it if you're going to be able to find some kind of answer.
Ooh, that was so bad, unfortunately, for Totsu. That Crow was angled in just the right position. Oh my god! The aerial approach is coming out in full effect.
Okay. Oh no! Showed their hand a little too early. Tap dust's not gonna work out.
Oh, there's that 3K once again. It is doing such a good job at just stopping those air projectile attempts.
Whether it's initiating trades or finding punishes on the fireballs, it has been working out so well. It's now trying to bait out the throw attempt. Does manage to find the punish with the close slash here. It's going to be iDom making one last choice for themselves here after the wall break as Yamada-san sends us to maybe our final resting place.
Yeah, all we really need is one more touch here from Totsu to close things out. iDom, though, looking pretty confident into defense. Oh no.
5K actually wins out there?
Oh, what a 6P! I'm so scared right now, Proxy. The situation is moving so fast.
No, and again, 3K! Okay, does burst on the Totsugeski correctly, but even with the PRC, can't fight back! As it is right now to be able to succeed, so honestly it doesn't really matter the size of the tournament. If you're taking home the W, that is seriously something to be proud of. Make sure don't move the goalpost on yourself. Be proud of your accomplishment.
MJ though already pushing RedDitto full screen with the burst. Doing that knockdown PRC to try and frame check, unfortunately. RedDitto utilizing those amazing buttons that Ramlethal just has access to.
Now though, it's a bit of a weird position here. Yeah, I was gonna say, got right to this, got to the perfect spacing for the boulder there and tried to jump scare with the flip forward. Is not gonna be able to do it, unfortunately, as you know, a little bit of Calvados with the dash forward guarantees the kill.
Not a super you see too often, but I mean, when you do, it certainly always spells death for the opposing character.
It might be my favorite super in the game. It's up there. It's just, it's so funny. It does so much damage. And like the RC route where you like repeatedly stick him to the wall. Yeah. It's just something. I don't like Ram like that, but that's a great super.
That's a great burst fade as well. MJ with the momentum shift already looking super dominant here in the second round. Oh, what a whip on it.
Oh,
yeah, MJ tying it up in rounds. RedDitto still has access to half the burst, so it's
whoa. In Senga round start and it cleans up. Not how I was expecting it to go.
Nice. I'm liking the pressure here from MJ. Not being a little too committal. I mean, spending some more to go for the PRC frame test, but beyond that, kind of playing it safe.
And safe can be pretty effective here against a player like RedDitto who can potentially just run things over. You might not want to be too safe. You have to remember there's a level of defensive, like defensive passiveness that is good and effective, but then there's a level where you're just giving away opportunities. But I'm not saying that MJ's quite there yet, but you just gotta be careful about how you temper it.
Playing it super slow, which leaves an opportunity for the Ondo to come here and open you up. RedDitto taking the first game. That's a TFT fan. I gotta ask RedDitto, what's his favorite set?
And I only really played like set 1 and 2, and they were so fun. And then I just fell off, man. I gotta try and get back into it.
I mean, I told myself that if I need something to play in the upcoming months, might as well let it be TF.
Damn. Plus, you can play it on mobile. I don't know. She's got a good point.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't even think about that. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Get here though, make some room for yourself with a just block. Great opportunity as the Joker's trick is gonna move us a touch closer to the wall now. And okay, that was real. That was very DBFZ. Little floaty moon jump forward, finds the throw as we land.
Jump back at you, gets the swipes. Hard knockdown. MJ just sends the super. Honestly, you gotta do it at least once. Kill here as well. Pretty quick round here from MJ. And a beautiful 6P for RedDitto.
Quick pop with both swords in hand. Opportunity now to run forward and gets the punish. Stopped so far away there, so it's not actually a close last. That was actually kind of sick.
I definitely agree. I love the routing. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, try to seek a little bit of a burst fade. But you know, the Carvado's cleaning up. She crosses her arms too.
It kind of goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and he's at the clash. The idea is now just gonna beat him to the spot. Opportunity going a bit astray, but the burst, I was going to say lets us up with some good momentum, but once again, you know, fate kind of switches things up.
What? The far side anti-air here, the vault deal. Good blocks, but still unfortunately you have to block the fuzzy. MJ, remarkable defense, but you can only do so much against RedDitto with meters.
The windshield wipers with no wipers attached. Definitely not too much damage here, but still fine. We float on in, and again, the empty jump throw has been something that has been effective, but RedDitto's starting to catch on.
I'm liking these IBs that are starting to be incorporated from RedDitto, including the IBFTs that just create some space. Once again, going into the Calvados, chewing through those guts, and taking the second game. Kind of going beast mode, I can't lie, Proxy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not looking too worried about it in the slightest. Looking for the three-peat, which is not something that often happens here. It's gonna say we have a few players who have been able to manage to string together a couple TNS wins in a row. It's not very often we manage to get the 3 and above. So RedDitto, trying to cement himself pretty highly on this one as the round start again. I thought for sure it was gonna be insane. I saw the jump forward. I thought it was insane, 100%.
I'll be honest, me too. It probably would have worked. Beautiful 60. Gets the knockdown as well. Look how comfortable MJ is here. Has a bunch of people to fall back on. Or has a Roman cancel available, but still. RedDitto finding the opportunity to squeeze in the Ondo. And already has MJ to the other side of the screen. The corner is now RedDitto to do what he wants until MJ sends the card and follows up with the PRC to get the wall break.
Yeah, sliced it through his Michelle Martin coming through with the membership on YouTube. Thanks a ton. Appreciate you a lot for the support.
Unfortunately, a little too far.
Uh-oh.
Stuff here. RedDitto now has access to positive bonus, and we see how scary that offense can be when you back into the corner, especially when RedDitto has 50 tension as we open ourselves up to get buzzies or followed up with a tap dust, Roman cancel.
Oh no, and the super is gonna go way wide, cutting it short with the super of their own. It's gonna be a round apiece, but set point for RedDitto now.
From MJ. What a press on the far slash though. Pretty rewarded. Unfortunately, the back throw situation here for RedDitto is going to spell a world of trouble here for MJ.
Down to what could be their final guess. Still has some meters to the YRC. Potentially something we'll think about here soon. For now, though, it's going to be an instant air dash attempt.
So scary. Blocking swords. The walk up. Gets the record 3, gonna be able to confirm into the super, and with the greatest of ease, RedDitto moves on into the winners final side of things, taking it over MJ.
Out of control, and one of the best players on the planet at being able to pilot it. EO and RedIAmNot, the next match here in the losers bracket. Other side of losers, still not quite caught up. We'll catch up with that in just a minute. And off the start, little trade that's going to be a little inconsequential, not a big deal.
That's just to reset the pressure. Beautiful air-to-air here from Hio. Getting the burst out from Red, I kind of agree, right? You definitely don't want to be in the corner or even through that wall with Millia and give him some positive bonus.
Love that, though. As aggressive as you can be when it comes to the gold burst. Here, oh my god, the shimmy to beat up the 6P. That was evil.
That was... Now we do it again! And you have to block the compel because the PRC forward. RedIAmNot. Beautiful stuff, but Hio just has the reads on him.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate that. That like the little in and out compel setup. That's kind of goofy.
It's something. Beautiful. The overhead. Once again, the overhead connects. Counter hit edition this time.
Behemoth, double up again with the Behemoth. One more time. Oh no, and off the trade, it's gonna be... I thought maybe the security cancel was gonna work out, but we picked the wrong Behemoth, unfortunately, and Hio's gonna get a chance.
Oh, what a counter hit. Actually switching it up. They're going for the immediate 6P and it gets smoked. Kind of like this. Even if you don't immediately go in, buy some time just to get your burst back. Even if you don't use it this round, you certainly have it for the next one.
Oh my god. Just watching them get planted into the earth like a lawn dart. Not a chance. Yeah, you still got that burst though, like you said. There it is. Saving yourself a lot of life.
Yeah, what a time to use it right there. The same Behemoth Typhoon. That probably would have hit too. But I'm not. Beautiful defense. Unfortunately, the IBFD pushes you a little too far to get a punish.
And again, that push puts us just a touch out of the range there of the attempted behemoth as 2D once again finds us the mark. And the threat of the RC alone was enough to actually buy us some room to double up on the mix-up.
No super for the hard knockdown. Still though, probably the next best thing for Hiho. Able to course correct on the fly or use YRC. Oh my goodness. You're never mind. You're dead.
Yeah. Okay, and you have a lot of meter too, actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Try to go for a burst bait there with the FD. Red though spends what remaining security we have to go for a drone. Only level 2 though, so it doesn't go nearly as far. Look at the patience here from Hiho.
I thought for sure we were a touch far enough away, but it exactly reaches the jump S, just barely connects on Goldlewis there. Maybe it might have actually been that if we were standing at neutral, it might have whiffed. Maybe the like slightly extended hitbox of laying the drone, because that felt like it was going to be a touch too far.
That or Millia JS is just better than we both remember. It goes much further. In fact, I'm looking at that hitbox right now.
That's true. You're right.
Let me see.
More likely that, to be honest.
Oh yeah. This thing is massive. JS. Insanely bad.
There's an update, by the way, for our off-stream matches happening right now. MacMens 3-1 over Crispy Jr. And Insert's actually 2-1 over Fubuki right now. So let's see the potential follow-ups there later. Doubles up with the behemoths. No security required off the clash.
Unfortunate counter hits there for RedIAmNot. They're gonna give up. The wall situation there. I mean, perfectly fine with holding everything here, not extending the burst. What a back dash. What? That was nuts.
Walk out here though. Air car once again and doubles up with the low. Oh my god, the late flip pass and the burst bait from bad to worse. Everything kind of falling apart there in the ending stages as Hiho, a game and a round is halfway to victory in the set right now.
Yeah, looking to keep the hot streak going. Unfortunately, RedIAmNot gets the anti that they've been looking for this whole time. The same behemoth attack moves, going for the resets there. Plus 12. Big number to help you out here. Beautiful press. 4-8-6 are just non-stop.
Hey, with that little bit of life left, Millia looking like she still has a touch of a chance here. It's a great backdash and tries to re-aggress after the Lust Shaker, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to get anything started.
He's using those K normals to just try and keep RedIAmNot in their place. I think that could hit MjKurase up. Hard to break the wall. Trying to maximize damage. We didn't have enough for the super. I mean, fortunately for us, we do now, but still though, these air-to-air conversions are so nuts. Hiho has just been on his game tonight.
Got aggressive and tried to get up top. Capel once again saving the day. It is such an important tool in the matchup there. As you can see, the moment we leave the ground, Goldlewis Pompadour lands straight into it. He's done for it.
One more game stands between RedIAmNot going home or potentially continue on the sets. Hiho though is such a dominating matchup that it has a 2-0 lead.
Oh, this is not the start you want to see. Yeah, I was gonna say straight in with the Bad Mood no meter. That's my stuff. I love that.
Bad Mood no meter, hair card no meter, like full screen hair card. It's the same much.
Oh my god. Whoa. Quick little stomp. Saving the day there is gonna burst to be able to make some space for themselves. As now they're just blocking the 2K. I thought for sure if we doubled up there, we was about to go crazy.
Non-stops. I like the security cancel there to go for plus 12. Yeah, that
unfortunately.
That was the round that Red was looking for.
Yeah, that is the end of the road for you for sure. Oh, you can nerf it as many times as you want. It's still here. Deflect shield on the cross up though, and gets caught by the anti-air.
Oh no, this round is ending so quick. What happened? You blink and you miss it. RedIAmNot with a perfect takes. Game number 3.
I mean, game number 3 of this set is the fastest game we've had in the tournament so far. And sometimes that's gonna, when you're playing Strive, you have to accept that sometimes that's gonna happen. Sometimes Goldlewis is gonna hit you with a single behemoth and then read your burst and the round is over. Like you just, if you can't cope with that, this might not be the game for you.
I mean, it's definitely something to look, something you gotta look forward to, or maybe not look forward to.
Look forward to? I'm not looking forward to it, dummy.
I'm a big body player. I play Nog with the same buys, but listen, he is dreading that possibility going into this set. I'm telling you.
Oh, she said look forward to it. I'm not trying to die.
I'm trying to kill.
Oh, Behemoth attempt, nice little escape there. Okay, and the retreating Behemoths are actually paying off. It's kind of worth their weight in gold so far.
Kinda like the burst there. Pulling out the laser. And a fuzzy? He doesn't get the hard knockdown with the air Behemoth Typhoon, so we're just using these 64s. We'll just try and catch any attempt to pressing a button or retreating.
Look at this. Kind of a close slash here. Feld just get close enough. Has the meter advantage now, but the life total is dwindling as unfortunately there for Red. We see the backdash. We see every single frame. We get that punish.
Take you all the way to the border. Even as scaled as that combo was, the wall break with that extra little bit of damage secures it for Hiho.
That point again. JS finds the mark. You gotta burst. You can't get put in the vortex here. That'd be set ending.
Yeah, same weight and he goes both sides. What a Behemoth Typhoon. Oh. Good blocks on the overheads.
6P. Nobody home. Gets crossed up. Oh no. Doing the big Millia stuff on Millia. That cross up was devious.
I mean, I know it doesn't look it, but Goldlewis got a little bit of blonde in that hair as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what a bar slash. Able to secure that hard knockdown off of it. And there you go. There's the throw. Eventually bringing in these other layers.
Oh, no. Does get caught by the Behemoth. Still alive, though. It's winnable for Red. Nice. 2K. Jesus. I thought maybe. He'll had a chance. Once you get back to your feet there, if you can get aggressive, you can find one knockdown. You could potentially run the set over.
I mean, yeah, like once you have, if you have burst as well, like that's a gold burst possibility on the table. Like, why not? I feel like at that point, anything's winnable for anyone. Man, tensions are high though. RedIAmNot quickly tying up the set 2-2. It's pretty scary, Piho. It's pretty scary, I can't lie.
Duel 1.
Okay.
Let's rock.
Starting up once again, though, right off the start. Tries to swing it out. It's not going to work. Hiho is going to be able to dash in pretty aggressively and find that opening touch.
Gets the burst out. Willie doesn't want to give Hiho the resource bonus here. But still, Hiho makes the most out of the far slash counter hit. It already secures the knockdowns into more mix-ups. That's his PRC, the tried and true round start.
Okay. IP, nobody home. Doubled up with the dash. Had a chance. Get caught out immediately, though. It's going to be a back throw straight closer to the corner. But the gold burst. This is a huge swing of momentum. You've got to make this work.
Car finds his mark, connects, follows it up with a PRC. Oh, bad. Yeah, I really like that. Using the super to try and break the drone.
Oh no.
Oh, that could have been so bad. This is also pretty bad, admittedly.
Side on that one though is gonna have to buy some space. Doubles up with the behemoths. The security cancel. It's final round.
Oh, I'm so scared for both of these players. What a JK to go for the air to air and look at the hard knockdown. He's set up into a drone. The optimization is insane.
Okay. Just want to save us a bit of a headache there. Got him with the S and okay, almost got the confirm.
Nice cross with the Capel once again. Nice IB. IB limiting Hiho's options there on the offense. Red though has a lot of tension to work with. Oh, that was so scary.
Oh no, and again the behemoth. It's hard to blame it because Hiho in that position with 100 meter from red.
But that was my turn to be surprised. I thought MacMens won a TNS. You told me second place?
Me too, actually. But hey, another player more than capable on a massive run right now in terms of the wins in a row. Gonna have to see if they're able to take it over Insert here, who again, as we said, May has been a demon today so far. In the hands of folks who have been an absolute terror. And Insert clearly being able to do some of the same here, making it into the top 8.
Immediately starting the pressure off with the Dolphins. Look at the fast Roman cancel and look at the counter hit. The destructive power that May is just capable of, even against a character like Anji, who has a ton of overall health. Butterfly OP. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill, but I mean, the next best thing, right, is breaking the wall and getting some of those resources back. Trying to maybe prolong it a little bit so you can get first for the next round.
Oh my god! I mean, you know that May is thinking about 3K. That is 100% all that's on the mind there. What a read!
That was ridiculous. Macho putting that burst to use. Oh, nothing but misinput there from Insert. Not getting the Dolphin, but still pretty super. Crazy backdash though. Stays in full, and MacMens able to fight his way out of the corner, but still Insert. We got supers.
Lead on the distance close, is able to find the mark. Round a piece now with a quick answer back. On the tap does, and what a 6P reaction to the H Dolphin. I mean, when you're as locked in like this, it's no wonder MacMens has had the run that he's had so far. What defense there on display from Insert. Able to avoid the strike and the throw. Oh my god, I was gonna say, popping the umbrella twice in a row. Oh my god, and the beach ball activates the butterfly, is able to actually get the connection straight afterwards. What an annoying way to die. Like,
That's dude, that was crazy. You know, it's very rare that you see somebody like walk themselves into like a world of hurt, but I mean, hey, it's one of the few examples that we saw right there.
the double dust and then the late stage hit. So goofy.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I mean, that fish is still certainly on MacMens' side. Still a super strong option, although nerfed. MacMens, though, immediately cashing out. It does get the burst from MacMens.
Oh no. Able to extend with 5k as well. Still has some meter. Dude, Fujin nothing is so sick.
Look at this routing. Character mastery on display here from Instru. And honestly, you know, round star Fujin, I respect it. I also respect the attempt to bait here. I mean, it is successful. It does get the burst from Instru.
Oh no, and that was dash up 6p, but gets beat to the spot. Definitely had a good idea, but doesn't get to execute it. But max meter.
Max meter. A lot of threat is still present. Oh, goes for the Nagiha. Has the meter to cash out. Has the meter to go into the super. MacMens, with a pixel of HP, manages to take the round.
And that very minor delay before we actually swept in with the legs there with Nagiha is super sick. Now on the punish, not gonna matter. MacMens wakes up, instant air dash back, so sick.
I mean, truly like bravery on display there. Whenever in an anime game, in this game specifically, if you can air dash back on wake up and be rewarded for it, I wish to have that level of confidence. People convert off figures in our version. Ooh, the triple overhead. That's the max special. Fujin just narrowly beating out the far slash insert. She's doing a very good job at just trying to keep Mac in check, but just like unfortunately, Mac is just playing the RPS pretty well from what it seems.
I definitely agreed. That and in our block strings, I think we're just doing an extremely good job of being able to just like we're like no canceling just the right amount and being able to throw in staggers in all the right places here, which I mean really is where Anji makes money, right? When we're trying to find these touches. Again, Round Star Fujin has been ridiculous.
It's paying off so much. Just like the attempt to bait the burst there is going to pay off in full. MacMens unfortunately dropped the combo. We still had a hell of a lot of damage. Look at the spacing that Mac is just keeping there. The 2H needy. There's no room for anything else. MacMens on set point.
Oh my god, good tech. Jesus. Gets pressed straight to the wall though. Unfortunately, on a big whiff there, insert. Hey, caught out as far as throw is going to be able to answer back quick though.
Good. 5H. 6P. Oh, the Dolphin Leaps are here. I mean, still, even though impressive the combos it is, just look how little damage it's actually doing to Anji here. Mac is playing like we have a full health bar, going for the throws even when you have the slightest bit of HP. As he definitely takes advantage, he goes for the low.
Round started a little bit of a step back, had the whiff punish, but the spacing was so good that we couldn't even follow up with Fujin.
Going for a reset. That's one of the changes that I really like about Anji in 2.0. It's just 2H being more of a pressure reset than, you know, just being added in strings. It's a change. I love it.
Okay. Up to the wall, double to Skeki, distance close, to break with the 5P as it's under what could be. Single touch for both. What a connection here, and just use it to reset the pressure and close distance.
Oh! Drops the combo, but that equals another opportunity to bait the burst. The super has a lot of Guts Crush properties, but unfortunately, insert, he had a little bit too much HP. And Max still has to play the neutral at least one more time.
thought for sure that was going to be a jump there because it looked like a throw on MacMens side. Oh, it's been the maze jump scaring people with 3K all day. But MacMens gets his get back here. But, you know, obviously has to be earned. A very, very tough opponent coming up. Now we're going to get into the mix again. As you said, 3-1 in the previous set. But, you know, there's a double elimination for a reason. We still got a shot.
A lot could happen in 3-1. It could have been a close 3-1.
Oh my! I mean, they're the same guy that ripped round start and Senga and it worked. So I just, at this point, we're a full magician.
Yeah. We're just going through the motions of MJ. Gets the bait on the burst here. He immediately catches out the super. I mean, the hard knockdown situation is just gonna be so good for Red here. Obviously, it builds you a bunch of time to try to refill some of that security gauge.
Life total just about 0 here at this point. Just do your best to build some resources up if you can. Oh.
What a round. And what a contribution from, is that Jake from State Farm? Yeah, I'm a fan. It's like, I suck at fighting games, but love watching you all. It's payday, so enjoy some prize pool money. Hey, Jake, greatly appreciate it. And we're glad you're having a good time.
Yeah, that's all that matters in the end. Honestly, half the games that I end up watching just as a casual spectator, not commentating, are games that I don't play. I don't play a lick of Tekken. I love watching it. So it's just all about finding the games you like and just enjoying watching. So appreciate you a ton. Like Gummy was saying, thanks for hanging out.
Oh man. What a situation here for MJ. The bar slash round try. Yeah, you're gonna see that burn it down. Honestly, I'm a little surprised we didn't see the Joker trick in retaliation here from MJ, but the BRC 5P anti-air, that extra bit of slowdown is gonna create an opportunity for MJ to break the wall here with the super. Now, if it's gonna kill, I'm not sure.
Not quite, and plenty of meter there potentially to defend yourself for Red, but unfortunately is going to get popped straight on the top of the dome here. It's the round apiece now, and 2P round start wins the day.
Nice. Liking the offense here. We do have a full bar security gauge. We are able to security cancel if we need to. Maybe course correct, but MJ not even opening up the opportunity here for Red. What? That was awesome.
Oh, dude. And that quick little overhead with the dash up 2K afterwards here. Legs exposed, and the game going Red's way. The behemoth too powerful in the ending moments.
There's something so beautiful about seeing the backhanded Behemoth Typhoons get a counter hit like we saw a second ago. I think that's probably the coolest hit in the game you could possibly get.
Yeah.
Like singular hits, absolutely. It feels so disrespectful.
With the 1-0, I mean, falling behind here. I mean, Red is the type of player who's very good at pressing advantage, so I feel like if you go down 2-0, it's almost always going to be a set-ending situation for yourself. So be very careful about how you approach this next game.
Slow is a little unfortunate because that sky fish, you just gotta send it.
If that first one doesn't work out, unfortunately there is going to whip, and it's a fully charged dust to be able to get that extra damage, but drops the combo actually.
A little unfortunate, misses out on the positive bonus opportunity, but still though, we try our best to recuperate. Anticipating the skyfish this time. Just takes the chip damage, doesn't actually use too much tension. Lost a second for a Roman cancel as we saw just a second ago.
Still have Guard Crush set up there, and again, quick with the overhead, and Senga not enough. Somehow we're still alive here for Red as the BRC forward into the 6P might just open this up.
Wow, what a backdash. You're so brave. Yeah, it's insane bravery. Nice. Red has been leaning into using a lot of Skyfish recently here in the pressure, so I mean MJ with the wonderful adaptation of just air dashing over. Oh my gosh!
Right here, hard set up, takes that little step backwards, as unfortunately now I can see the leg sticking out. 5K is gonna get destroyed.
This is a slugfest. Okay, yeah, nope, plus the wall break damage, MJ ties it up. See, this could have been how the first set went, just back and forth, down to the wire every single time. I'm glad we're getting to see the run back here where both players have that fuel in their stomach, that fire in their belly, that they want to beat the other opponent and send them home.
Let me say, does anyone miss Johnny coins? I think the move was cool, but the level system and the things that unlocked are so not cool. So like, kind of, because I think the actual move itself, like floaty little projectiles like that, are sick. But yeah, no, I don't miss unblockable death traps.
You don't like being on the wall for 10 seconds?
Listen, I'll take my guard crushes.
Definitely answering your prayers right now with the card pop. Going for the wall break. Actually, it lets him not use the super there. Maybe a little bit of misinput on the card.
Turn it down. Here we go. Jumps up, did not have to block the high low, but still had to block the left right after, and just barely is able to follow through.
I mean, it's reliable and it combos damn near full screen. MJ sticking to what he knows. Takes him around.
Ooh, quick with stance on stance. I like that. Oh, okay. We counter poke just in time. The rising JP saves it too. Okay.
Nice. Oh my goodness. Wonderful defense. Oh, MJ's back is to the corner and uses a slight air stall on the air misfinal. Oh my goodness. 2-1.
And being able to resecure that lead might just have the same result as the previous set. It's just, you know, it's a little scary, but again, Red has been capable, has had a couple sets already tonight that we've seen, being able to, you know, just push through to the end and just barely able to survive them. I mean, one last chance, what can you say?
We can really do. Let's hope that Red is able to figure out a game plan to counteract the game plan of MJ. And MJ seems to just get more comfortable as the set goes on. Wow. What a whip footage.
Yeah, be comfortable, right? Punish him out, the card, just tapping the FD, trying to be as careful as possible.
YRC. I like we're just playing the distance game here. I think Red does have a ton of tension to work with. Uses it on the PRC.
Lance just puts the shoulder down. It's pure evil as we double up with behemoths again.
Nice 2P counter it. Oh my goodness. What a read there on the mid fighter to stop the air approach here from Red. Oh no. Okay. We can press the air tight, leaving just enough of a gap for MJ to think he's safe.
Okay, nice block. Oh, but again, just one nice block does not guarantee your safety. The dust does come through and save the day. 2-2. Still in it. Absolutely still in it.
Yeah, it's... Hey, this has been a close set. I mean, closing things out there with the tap dust. I mean, Scholar of Pressure saying it in chat right now, it's unblockable. It might be specifically only for Goldlewis. Tell me, when was the last time you saw Goldlewis do tap dust? In the past, like, what, 4 years he's been out?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Look for yourself here. Card comes through. Trade never in your favor when it's with Goldlewis here. When you look at the life totals, who would you think has gotten more hits on this game so far?
The answer may surprise you. Oh no. Whoa! Whoa, that was scary.
Nutty.
Bad as you see the corner of the card block though. Catching the air approach from RedIAmNot. MJ though, going immediately into the hard knockdown. I kind of appreciate the sets up with the card. Try to kill some time and maybe get those resources back as quick as possible.
Oh, lands it, drops the card one more time, gets the hit again, as we're going to be able to break through the wall. Jay's in the chat of potentially a final time here.
Saw axes to the flex shield and the YRC. Oh, and the burst comes out at the very last moment, able to cash out on all of our resources. MJ also gets a burst retaliation.
Oh, I knew the Skyfish was coming. The read is crazy. Finds the JK, and it's a point.
There's one more round stands between MJ and victory. Really close set so far, but I like this. MJ immediately going for the retreat, playing to the strengths of the character, and that is the build time to get some of that meter, open up for a mix-up. These positive balls will surely regain some of the resources as well.
Oh, last time we saw throw, it was immediately throw again. It looks like MJ was thinking the same thing, as we're gonna get absolutely destroyed by the strike portion of the mix-up here. Quick little twirl of the stick, and it's going to kill for sure.
Oh my goodness. I love the really heavy screen shake with that specific super too. It's so chunky. MJ though, the burst advantage. RedIAmNot not too far behind.
Okay, switch in music there, trying it out. 6K gets close enough and finds the legs. More sweep, working well as again that instant overhead is so cheap.
That drone though, still very good, ever so present. What a match! MJ controlling the neutral very well here. These K fighters are just so far. Good block on the mix-up.
Well, I thought for sure that was gonna be throw. What a block from Red! How do you get out of this though?
You try and try, you run forward. Oh. What a read! Oh my goodness. MJ though, trying to get the read on Red here.
Oh my god, the nothing was crazy! Sets up the card. Oh, the war of attrition slowly but surely going in MJ's way.
No, we talked about it earlier. The MJ is so good at the delayed TKS fighters, and we saw it right there. That was so incredible.
I have somebody I'm rooting for, but this is two of my goats. I've been a long time MacMens fan, but I love iDom. This is either way is going to be a tough one to watch. Round start though, obviously a little bit scary for the Testament players. You can see right away iDom just gives away the space. Doesn't want to do anything crazy when you're in the threat territory of the twirl.
Oh my goodness. The swiftness on the bait. Unfortunately, the gravity was a little too heavy there. Falls right out of the combo.
Okay, staying applied. Resets it, Arbiter sign. RC's forward, lands into the fish though. Still has advantage, but that advantage might just be gone.
I think it might. Mac opting to break the wall here. I kind of agree. Definitely want to get those resources back as soon as possible. Yeah, Burps is already on the table here for the next round. Pretty strong start here from iDom. Playing that fish very well, bro.
I was gonna say, definitely something you have to be cognizant of in the. Oh, you saw the jump scare, had the right idea.
VRC into the reset. Plus frames. Can't backdash nowhere. What a tech on a throw. You're so brave for that.
Quick drop. Save of the day again. Runs forward. Unfortunately gets caught out there. Stain state reapplied, but max meter now for MacMens.
Oh. Tapped up by the mark. Yeah, save that last little bit of tension there for the super here to secure the kill. You know Anji has high guts. So you want to show it as best as possible. iDom already taking the first game.
And just taking a look, I have to remind, I said this in between earlier, but I'd love to say it again just so that everybody is kind of aware of the situation that MacMens is in right now. Obviously down 1-0 to iDom, but currently the run for MacMens right now is MacMens in a row beat SQ, Durfla, Jack, Classified, TYL, Crispy, and then Insert in a row. So MacMens is on a crazy run at this point. No, excuse me, lost to SQ, and then it was Durfla. It was the first win in that run, but an absolutely ridiculous situation that MacMens has found themselves in. Fortunately now, doesn't matter what you've done before, it's what can you do for me now. iDom doing an incredible job repositioning again and again, making sure that MacMens, all this room that we're taking back is just not quite helping out.
The block on Nagia. Oh, we saw the attempt to whip punish the 2H there. Fortunately, iDom, preemptive 6P actually stopped the counter. Oh no. Slightly mismatches the 6H. Doesn't actually get the combo. It's pretty bad here for iDom. Now that Mac has gotten started.
With the 6B there into the toe, plenty of meter to be able to extend. Drops the combo, the back hitbox. What is that? Does the top hat have a hitbox on the 5P? I don't understand.
The top hat of death and despair. Please do not jump in on Testament.
Oh my god.
Gotta say, I'm a really big fan of iDom just teleporting and using the crow, staying on the same side to make it attach to the opponent quicker. Like right there! Oh, it's so clean, it's so clean.
Oh my god, the dust finds the mark again. It's gonna force the burst here, the run up 6P, and okay, overhead a little bit. We'll take our chip damage where we can.
Nice 6P once again. iDom just taking to the skies here on defense. MacMens saying enough of that. And how much attention Mac has. The offense is going to be so scary here for a second. Even if you don't die by this, you are in for a world of hurt afterwards.
Again, here's round piece, a must win for MacMens, I gotta say. Twirl has been pretty good, but not quite able to, you know, stifle our way through. Even if you twirl the grave at a very far distance, you still put yourself in a weird spot because twirl and then the follow-up. It's guaranteed stain. It's an arbiter sign for a high-low block. It's just so hard from that distance to effectively utilize it. It feels.
Definitely agree with you. I gotta hand it to iDom. I love that he was super comfortable at just playing at the spaces. Like you mentioned high APM earlier, we've seen the danger warning 3 times in a row now, and still not dissuading iDom from actually fighting back.
Big shout out to Aaron Curry, by the way, come through 10 months. Good to see you, homie. Uh-oh.
So bad. Beautiful jump out. Wow, ready for the 6P.
Oh, such a smart gold burst. Oh no, the distance closed! Drops the combo. Still has meter though.
iDom is just playing these scramble situations so well. What a 6P once again. iDom cannot take to the skies without MacMens just being ready for him on the ground there.
And that really is the biggest problem, it feels like. And that's the point where MacMens is exploiting iDom the most, is these jumps in the corner against Anji, who has a great 6P for that type of situation, as well as Ko to be able to guarantee a lockdown into a little bit of a high-low on the fall down. These jumps in the corner are getting us destroyed, it feels like, for iDom.
Oh man, it's been one hell of a back and forth set so far. A lot on the line for these two players. Obviously wants to maybe try and break that second placing. They both have gotten so far.
Here in the mid screen, it feels like we're doing a pretty good job of being able to reposition here, but now the second we get to the wall, things get a little bit squirrely. Overhead is blocked, but with an RC, we can guarantee ourselves the next layer of the mix-up.
Not dissuading iDom from jumping out of the corner. Knows how strong it is in this version of the game, but still. Gotta appreciate it. Even at time and time again where MacMens is just waiting for you, you're willing to jump out and turn the situation on its head as we're seeing right now.
They reapplied though. Chance. Maybe it was going to be a twirl instead. It's a teleport in place. Upward utilization has a chance to teleport away. Instead, it's that preemptive PRC and has the 6P immediately dialed up.
I'm just scaling on it. Unfortunately here for iDom, but wow! Oh my gosh, beating Eunice, guys! You're crazy.
Oh, double jump put us in a weird position. Ko flips past. Nice block of the dust, though. MacMens' defense impressive, and is able to turn it straight back into offense.
Right there on defense was so incredibly brave. I like this. Look at the dash blocks. MacMens is being so patient here in the neutral, regardless if Sensei is applied. Look how we are expertly maneuvering around the projectiles, but unfortunately wasn't ready for the iDom to approach with a button.
Okay, blocks the projectile and goes for the secondary twirl this time, expecting the next projectile. I definitely like the idea there. But unfortunately, we're going to lose footsies with Stain. It makes it a much bigger loss than before.
iDom is moving like an animal right now. Look at the reaction on the 6Ps. Neither player seems to be able to approach or act in the air without the other being ready for it.
Goes to G2D, definitely looking good here. Slides past once again. I love the twirl into nothing as well. Doing a great job in the mix-up game here, as well as on defense as another tap dusts his block.
The 6Ps once again. Oh, that's a heavy counter hit. They're gonna go straight into the super. Gonna take off as much health as he can possibly take.
Macho with the raid, by the way. Appreciate you. As close slash doubles up is just enough to take the finish here, round a piece. Honestly, truly a must win in both directions, as immediately it's fusion into an attempted sweep. He'll get us caught out.
I like the MacMens went for the air dash. Didn't quite go for a button because he had Stain State applied and didn't want to risk getting 6 speed once again. Blocks. We have just tried our best here. MacMens has burst on the table, uses it at the very last second. iDom looking so comfortable here. They're doing some good block on the Arbiter sides, but that bar slash once again is just stopping the approach here from MacMens.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it was just perfect spacing. And once again, recognizing your opponent is at such a low life total, they know they have to press the gas. They have to just hold that dash macro and get super aggressive. What better time to throw out your full screen normal to get the stop? A beautiful choice from iDom, makes it 2-1.
Oh, bad.
Duel 1.
I mean, maybe we're gonna see a little more spin as a result of that from MacMens. Already seeing it here in the round start.
I mean, good call, I think. Instantaneously as we find the low.
saying it's already going to go to a game 5. I think you might be right. At the pace at which these two are just responding to each other's actions, I mean, it very well could be a game 5, but we'll have to wait and see. MacMen's looking very comfortable here. Sitting full screen, though, does have a lot of meter to work with.
But it's just like you were talking about. I mean, iDom's speed and tempo when it comes to the teleports and how things have been working out is just unreal.
iDom definitely makes Testament look like quite the speedster. Double Stain is applied. One more time.
These little delays. I did not think Arbiter's Sign was going to be on the menu there. Gets the connection again. Force the burst with the dash up 6P. Dude, MacMen's running 50 yards into 6P has been unblockable. It's crazy.
I mean, when one of your like main keep away options is just to do air Green Reaper, you might as well, right? MacMen is doing such a wonderful job of calling it out time and time again.
Okay. Oh, I thought I would have jumped 100%. Crazy work there to stay on the ground, but not going to matter much. The discipline to keep your feet on the floor, unfortunately, still lead you to a wall break.
Want to bait all the gold burst. Still, though, not going to be able to get a punish. Oh, the spins are just coming out. There's more. Oh my god, the 60 almost landed. We're seeing a lot of backdashes. Maybe the threat of danger penalty is coming soon, but iDom moving forward just enough to alleviate that.
Oh, and that almost put us in a weird spot here. Twirl expected soon. For now, though, Stain State gets reapplied again. Looking for the run pass, and here it is, that one chance.
You back through with your life on the line right there?
That's crazy. On a
Who was it early?
I was gonna say, on a previous patch, that would have been just like the correct play. On this patch, that is a coin flip for your life. That was terrifying.
I'm scrolling up in chat. Oh, here it is. Boom. Edible Onion with the reads saying it's gonna go to a game 5. What? Do you have the script? Do you have the script? Slide that my way, please.
Oh. I mean, down to the wire, one last chance, round start. Definitely the potential to be big here is iDom once again. It's been a lot of just round starts, full send backwards on the backdash.
The unblockable coming through once again.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a spin to win here for MacMens. It's the name of the game. What? The trade allowed MacMens to fake the burst sooner than he possibly would have.
Yeah, MacMens might be the GOAT. I don't know what to say. That was crazy.
MacMens. Moving like Yujiro Hamatama, the strongest can only defeat me. Wants to go to bed, but has work in the morning, but playing like a demon.
Oh, dude, yeah, coming from the guy who said, "Someone please meet me, I have to go to work," is crazy. As you can see, the close slashes continue to harass, the life total dwindling here as iDom on his last leg, and that last leg gets swept out from underneath him. It was back and forth all set, but game 5, that's all MacMens. Dealing with that type of playstyle, if he can get the ball rolling for himself.
Yeah, kind of agree. Like, you talked about Totsu just running in and getting stuff done. Against a character like Ramlethal, you can't quite do that. Definitely can match you in the neutral.
I mean, it's been a couple times in a row here. We've just been beating her in the spot, it seems. RedDitto, for the most part, doing a good job. Unfortunately, now, subjected to the mix.
2K, it's a nothing to try and bait the burst, but the whip punish was just as clean.
That was footsies.
That was. No meter follow up, but still, corner positioning is just as fine. Just love how effective jumping out of the corner has been here for Totsu.
Out again though. Flippy's working well as we flip past, push into the explosion here. 5K, and oh, the deflect shield was so smart.
Creating an opportunity to fight back. Has a ton of meter. Didn't actually use it on the moment cancel there. Unfortunate. Needs strike or it's throw, so you're gonna get hit by one.
Okay. Push up there, dashes up, punch throw again. Oh, I actually, when the dust cloud settled, I was not expecting us to be able to have a turn there. Totsu with a pretty decent idea. Missing out again, though, on a couple short opportunities for conversions.
What a press on the 2S. I mean, no burst on the table and you're still pressing committal buttons like that on defense. It really speaks to the confidence that you have as a player. Especially you just turn the situation around and get that positive bonus.
Again, it's Totsugeki. Works it out. Very nice chance here. Round apiece. Totsu's slight advantage when it comes to the resource game as RedDitto buffers the backdash and buffers the far S immediately.
Wow, what a 5K. Outspacing the Rekka, and look at the giant counter hits we're getting here. Oh my goodness.
I mean, the damage is unreal as it is going to be Yamada-san one more time. Leaves us down to just a little bit of life left. Red, you have to make a big choice now as backdash actually gets caught.
Oh, the Ondo catching the dolphin approach. Get blocks on the overhead. Still though, the offense is not done here until RedDitto says it is. Breaks the wall with the super just to get those swords back. And that hard knockdown, biding time.
Oh, did you miss it though? Gets the jump over! We tried to commit to the dust! Totsu just holds up! Are you serious?
It's been working out for Totsu time and time again. I mean, in the rare occasions where RedDitto has managed to stop the air approach with the 6Ps, it usually doesn't result in a ton of value, but still. Oh my goodness, what an adaptation here. Right, going to the second game here. What a 2S right up in your face. Oh my goodness, and these stray hits. Saying Totsu's playing against a 16. No, absolutely. Totsu's a demon. Oh my goodness. What a block. Eventually, all these come to an end. The defense is crumbled, but still, RedDitto manages to find an opportunity to continue the offense here. Oh my goodness. 6Ps, stops the air approach. Totsu wants to get out of the corner so bad. But RedDitto is just not allowing you to the same situation repeated before. The Rekka 3 gonna be able to break the wall there and refresh some of those resources again for the one time after a relentless, what feels like 30 seconds of non-stop offense here from RedDitto.
The quick match on the other side is gonna bring it back just a little bit, and with the RC to try and sneak the low, I love the idea.
Uh-oh. Ah, yeah. RedDitto is so good at that. Using the sword and the BRC covering up Ramlethal with the explosion to go for a mix-up.
Yes, dude. The Hellzone grenade is so hard to deal with.
How slowly we're patient, we're playing here. Wonderful stuff.
Definitely working well. Start gear is now on the dashboard. It's gonna be RC. Gets the jump away.
Totsu just getting away with these attempts at jumping out of the corner. RedDitto unfortunately drops the super, and Totsu doesn't make the most of the punish. Now we find ourselves in the same situation as before. gosh, that was scary.
Oh, and just, I mean, really coming down to the fact that like, truly the best way to handle May is just not let her play the game. Right? Like,
No,
gotta keep the
absolutely.
lockdown. Red doing a great job of making sure that in these situations when we get something on block, it's always turning into enough pressure to really be able to manage, you know, the type of gameplay Totsu's trying to bring.
Really not looking too good here though. Still tied up in the set. Winners finals. Neither player goes home after this set. They just have to fight a little harder down on the losing side. Beautiful air.
Okay. Touch of hesitation there, but it ends up working out pretty well as it quickly closes distance 2K2D and busts through the wall. And now those Totsugeki is going to get blocked. It's going to be a dash forward throw and blocks the gold burst as well. I love the commitment afterwards too to go for the throw for the second time. A definitely decent idea there. Now after the sword throw is going to flip past, but a 5P, excuse me, pretty expertly able to counter out as now double whiff dolphin to break the wall again. Decent for both sides here. First forced to be spent. RedDitto chance for some kind of burst offense here soon as we flip past on the explosion, but a good block from Totsu unfortunately does not reward us here. I mean, once again, that gets the stick, somehow lives it with just a pixel. The guts saving our life here as we're gonna wake up in the gold burst and sees the jump back and knows they can get pressure. That is certainly going to be enough to kill here as we run forward and take the finish again.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Things are heating up here in the set. Tied up in rounds. And already, RedDitto does have the first advantage still. Probably going to save it for when we really need it here. After this close wall break situation with Totsu, taking advantage of the fact that we know RedDitto is going to save onto that. It just goes to the wall break. My goodness. That mix up once again. Actually lands and gets the throw to the corner. RedDitto not even given an opportunity to burst. Totsu was on top of it with the lockout.
And with a 2-1 here, RedDitto put in a bit of an uncomfortable position again, has done a really good job of being able to break through, be able to, you know, keep the momentum and keep the pressure here. But the second, it just feels like if Totsu has any room to roam, she's just, or like her sense for offense is so strong. It's just so easy to get just obliterated. You just get atomized almost instantaneously if things get out of hand at all. Which I think is like a symptom of May, but also just like, again, the way that Totsu structures, it's so hard to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's how you make it this far into winners finals. You can't just run the character's basic gameplay. You gotta get tricky with it. Oh man, look at the routing. What a 5P. Slaps May right out of the air. Just get out of here with that nonsense.
Okay, so slash follows up. Gonna get a breakthrough. Meter for both here. Slight advance on the burst for RedDitto. Chucks the sword, sets up for the mix, just goes low. It's so tricky because when you see the BRC, you expect some disgusting triple instant overhead. Sometimes just simple is best.
Yeah, especially this late into the set, right, where tensions are high and you're just looking out for the most obvious thing, the most scary option. Sometimes the simplest things just end up working best.
Appreciate Steph coming through with the raid, by the way. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good stream.
What a block! What a mash!
Follow up, delays just a bit. Oh, the PRC to reposition into the JP, so sick.
Yeah, always a big fan of the slingshot maneuverability. Wonderful. There's that mix-up once again. Beautiful IBFD, eliminating the second half of the mix-up there. You can also really appreciate when RedDitto doesn't have swords. Just fall back to the K normals, knowing that at that range, Totsu has to commit to something like a, either the 5K of her own or like a slash. Finally comes out. Gotta bide our time until the other swords come back. But there's one of them. Didn't even end up having to use it.
And I mean, time and time again throughout the night, every single time somebody's gotten a substantial lead, we have somehow found our way back into a game 5. And, you know, winners finals, no exception. A final chance here for both players.
I think half of the sets here in this top 8 so far have been game 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, it's what you come to expect every Monday night. Kind of agree. You don't want to give the momentum up this early on. Unfortunately, RedDitto adapts and manages to sneak in more hits. Going into the super. I respect it completely. Want to maintain your pressure as long as possible. Maybe try to get the reversal option out from Totsu, although it does connect.
I was gonna say, speaking of devils now, the dash up, doubles the close slash, and recognized just barely that whiff. Knew since we had walked backwards, we were gonna be able to get some kind of swing out of it, and this time it's a backdash to force the whiff.
Yeah, Totsu really felt the nerves on the 5H recovery there. Managed to backdash and get a far slash punish. Like, that is insane numbers. First is still available. Lots of pressure on the line here for Totsu. Although we do have resources to try and make something happen. Beautiful IBFD. Spacing yourself out just a little bit. Narrowly avoids 6P. And what are wow, these IBFDs coming up from both players have been nuts.
Oh, full slash doubles up, taps the dust. Step backwards there. Beats it on the air to air. And oh my god, they convert up the double JP. Tries to go for the beach ball, but it's missed time by just a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Slight hesitation might have been your downfall. RedDitto, unfortunately, didn't kill, but meets Totsu in the air with the swipes. The JPs coming out in full effect. Takes the set 3-2. That was so close, Proxy.
If I had to lean it slightly one way.
Yeah, if you're definitely this hot on the sticks, like, you're just gonna keep it going. I mean, the way MacMens is talking, though, I just know that he fights melatonin and
I'm not staying down. It's all good. Does block, makes some room, runs past, and is trying to push away to get away from the card. Ends up having to burst, though.
I appreciate you can run up Crescendo. Try to beat some of these buttons coming out. Down to 6B. I appreciate MacMens not immediately going for the 6B attempt there on the anti-air. Knows that MJ has moving options available.
Oh, the triple dash there too. Closing distance to try and get some pressure afterwards. Doubles up with the spin. Here we go again.
Next. Throw into the Roman cancel. Oh, I thought that dropped for a second there, but MacMens able to get a really nice hit there with 2H. Continuing the combo, getting the round.
Oh my god, a round start. Sandal beats the sword? I had no idea. I wasn't aware of the game, but I like it.
Throw. Beautiful block on the overhead, and everything that follows up afterwards.
Oh, I thought we were going to go for it a third time there. MacMens was content to try and continue the dash blocking, but unfortunately now is, oh my god, is in the infinite block string. Just watches it happen 3 times in a row.
Oh man, this character, man, he's so cool. These characters are so cool. Returning to me for the card pop. Yeah, MacMens doesn't want to have to give MJ any momentum here in the sets. With the reversal super.
Oh. That little reposition backwards, so sick. Finds the throw once again with the card still at the feet. I think Insenga's not quite enough actually. Again, the guts are crazy.
That 6H is just as crazy as well. A perfect to end off the first game. MacMens slowly going down, but as we've seen before in the last set with iDom, definitely not opposed to going to a game 5. Maybe that happens, maybe it doesn't.
I feel like coming to the loser side though, you've got to just try and build momentum and just get out of here as fast as possible. You do not want to put yourself in a position where you're having to play what, like, because if you win out from here, what, like 15 more games? Like, no, excuse me, it'd be 20 games total if you win from here and it goes all the way. So just you minimize things as best you can for yourself. It's good for your gas mileage.
SIB. Ooh, that's a pretty bad hit. MacMens though really feeling it right now. What's my name is the question. Starts with a J, going through the wall, leaving you to figure it out for later.
I appreciated the idea we were looking for there. MJ unfortunately gets caught out straight away, and then the legs get exposed as well in the 2S. Chat said, hey y'all, does anyone know what flag this is? I hate you guys. Excuse me, Joker trick one more time, sliced up and charges through. Does get the finish now. We are a round away, taking a 2-0 lead.
Oh no. The spin to win. Not gonna break the wall, I kind of agree here. Definitely just want to drain MJ all resources available. I mean, attention, really.
Okay, going to that throw. Listen, question answered. We are going for the throw a little bit. Tries to double up on it this time. Escape.
Great. MacMens' favor though, gets to just pull up. I love how ready MacMens is to just immediately switch whatever he's doing into the 6Ps.
Oh no, double cross over the Insenga, finds the jab.
Oh, you saw the attempt there for the 3rd time.
Oh, and I like that. Knew it wasn't going to kill, so saves the meter. That or maybe just hold on to it for something else. Unfortunately, there gets destroyed on the throw attempt. Max meters. YRC buys a little bit of room.
You saw the attempt to bait it as well. The slight walk back, unfortunately. Man, it's going to result in the burst coming out here from MJ. Beautiful tech on the throw with the fish. Oh, the threat of it is always so present. MacMens tying things up here. Expect MJ's league approach defense. Stick on that hero.
Explain yourself to the class. Objects coming through with a gifted sub, by the way. Appreciate you a ton, homie. Thank you very, very much. Now, it's gonna be sliced up just a bit. It's like not enough to kill, but the life totals just telling a story.
Just like how comfortable both players are just walking back to their respective ranges. Or MJ to his range, and MacMens just waiting to see what MJ is going to do. A sliver of HP is all we have, and we're in the same situation we've seen before. Oh my goodness, that helps.
That was actually a good idea on the pressure reset, though. I liked where we were looking, but unfortunately, the second that overhead doesn't land, I mean, I do understand the game theory of trying to jump scare your opponent there, though, because obviously it's the lowest reward situation you can get, and it is pretty quick. So just trying to, you know, steal a touch of life off the top while you're still in that pressure situation. It makes sense.
I mean, MacMens, definitely a player that likes to lean into stuff like that. You know, as we saw earlier, He-Ho with doing bad moon with no meter. Mac would do the same thing, but with the overhead. We saw a slight attempt to bait the burst there. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out here for Mac. The spin, it certainly will.
Okay. So say the legs there, dash up to 5K, can't convert it, still okay. Oh, was okay.
What a hard slash. Huge counter hits, actually gets the burst out. We talked about it earlier, how Mac was just okay with not going for the 6Ps, but right there, saw that MJ was not really leaning into the movement options in the air, so just kind of sent it this time.
Okay. Pass, close flash. Doubles up with the overhead again. Opportunity is going to be just enough to kill, and obviously getting stuck to the wall. Having your burst come back right as you do is a heartbreaker.
I mean, certainly a heartbreaker for that round, but it's got to be a little reassuring knowing that you're going into this next round when you're so close to victory with more defensive options. Set down win. Oh my goodness. Oh no. You see how comfortable MJ looks right here. He immediately goes for the K-Fighter, secures the hard knockdown rather than going into the super and potentially having MacMens live.
Max meter here too. Gonna RC and just, oh, the walk forward is devious. Let's it up and down to round piece, but it's set point for MJ. Like I said, if you're gonna try and make this loser's run, you've got to get out of this loser's semis as fast as possible.
Mac looking to stop the momentum that MJ has going right here. I mean, just look at this. MJ hasn't really had an opportunity to play so far, and MacMens now sitting with a full stick of butter has another opportunity to make something happen here on hit or on block. On hit, super. Right here, PRC, go into the follow-ups. Yes.
And it is enough as well. MacMens clawing back into this one here. And like we said, despite the leads, Game 5 has been on the agenda time and time again, and it might just be happening one more time.
That was one hell of a set, or so far. Gotta wonder though, was this the little boost that MacMens needed in order to really like take this the whole way? I mean, it's gotta be a little dissuading being MJ up 2 games and suddenly you lose the what? Now you gotta walk through this matchup like it's Silent Hill 2 or something. The fog is all around you.
Cool. Like I suppose though, it's, oh no, dude. I mean, lobster too buttery, right? Like it's a little too plus of the situation. Unfortunately, can't quite get the throw we were looking for, and that is gonna put a huge damper on our attempt for the future. Now it's gonna be another extension for MacMens.
How to go for the jab. MJ certainly called it out though. Good in a woman position, but manages to claw his way into the corner here. MJ still having to face this aggressive offense. There's the overheads coming out in full effect once again. The Fujins, the pressure, it just doesn't stop, Raji.
At that point, what can you do? How can I possibly escape? IBFD, make some room. Sweeping the legs again, and there it is, the 6K.
there it is. IBFD once again. Just get the hell away from me. But MJ is just able to close the distance and secure the overhead as well as the wall break. That's what Mac gets fans in the chat.
Oh, but actually, off the wall pop, doesn't get anything. Weird situation. I thought for sure maybe we were gonna head farther back to the mid screen. Instead, you're gonna be sent back to the mid screen in the worst possible way. It's MacMens taking it to the west coast corner now, but a backdash into a throw. He's gonna be able to seal the deal here around a piece again. Survival point for MacMens, and MJ a step away from the podium.
Pulling out an execution check this late into the set. Honestly, gotta respect it. Gotta check if Max is willing to be able to check all your backstashes at all times. What was that? Blocks. And these two H's are just so good here for Mac. Non-stop. We see them work time and time again. Same goes with the shimmies here on the throw. MacMens ending the game in the same way as before. Oh, no, we don't!
Maybe not. Oh, but it's okay. As soon as you block that 6H, I think you're that 2H, I think you're just cooked.
Yeah, it's just like you're whew, that is scary. MacMens though, hey, another game 5. Fighting the melatonin app off as we speak right now. I'm just like, no.
If MacMens makes it to the grand finals fighting the melatonin, he's gonna be facing a 2v1 against the Hat Man's gonna be there too. You gotta go to sleep, big dog. This is not gonna be a good look. It's 2-2.
You got the Hat Man, RedDitto, and you used to fight up against yo. Just sends the spins. I like the hesitation there from MJ. Not immediately starting to swing the buttons, recognizing that Mac is just throwing out these spins.
Okay, clean connection. Made okay spot now is again a little bit of hesitation. Ends up paying off actually, but this time we finesse a touch too hard and the movement gets caught out. MJ get a pretty decent chunk of damage. I like that extension. I mean, counter answers it pretty well after.
What a mash! Oh my goodness. Max. I just love how comfortable he is sitting here. PRC. The spin comes through once again, just like Neo Judai coming through with the raid. We appreciate you greatly. You guys are tuning into an amazing set because MacMens is almost coming through with the reverse 3-0. All that stands between him and that is one round.
Hey, check out Motivational Mondays, gamers. Neo Judai, one of the GOATs. We're back in again. 2H takes a step back, catches him on the throw attempt.
Throws. Oh no. MJ's feeling the heat now. MacMens pushing pedal to the metal. Not stopping by any means.
Slicing up with Joker's trick. Max meter though for MacMens here. Oh no, we are getting destroyed for these antics and it's second cross up. What?
Oh no. One more opportunity to burst. We find it. Tries to go for the whip punish on the 6P. MacMens sitting pretty comfortably here in the corner, just running up. MJ though finds the opportunity to get the 2S.
Oh, should have won twice. Dashes up again. A little bit of hesitation. I mean, MacMens lives the interaction because Anji's guts are crazy. That's just, survives the interaction, is able to get aggressive straight afterwards. MJ with a crazy good run, but MacMens still in and still not going to sleep. This guy's gonna be late for work tomorrow. Not a chance, dude. Okay, as over though, ready to go. Totsubunger and MacMens into the mix for what could be, you know, this could be the tournament deciding set here, because obviously RedDitto's still waiting it out, but an opportunity for the potential run back, which, like you said, was very, very close for Totsu in the earlier set.
Already setting this up pretty strong though. Kind of a great and the twist to IBFD there. MacMens punished it on the knock. Yo, the non-stop IBFD just return to neutral as soon as possible. Totsu. PR seems to maybe try to bait out the burst.
Oh, it's great back dash in the attempt at charge there. As I see insert in the chat said, avenge me. We're back in again though, here we go. Escape here is gonna flip through with the overhead. Ko to follow up, it's gonna force the burst.
Oh man. Let's get that little bit of soft knockdown there. The max special following up with the PRC. I mean, your whiff gonna run up with the 2 keys. MacMens, I mean that round went pretty long.
Okay, go into setup. Resets it twice, 3 times. The
Oh
infinite.
my god.
All right, MacMens is the GOAT. What can you say, dude? That's so stupid.
I mean, that's the 2H mind control proxy. What are you gonna do?
Oh, all right, 2K2D on the opposite side. Close slash. Tries to flip past 6B, actually answers it.
There it is. The retaliation from Totsu. What a mix-up. Unfortunately, you can get a combo off of it. Mac clean. Mac just stays ready for these 6Ps. Understand the strength of the Anji 6P and is using it pretty willingly at all times.
Oh, and sets it up again. The two, dude, the quick little answer with the 2H follows through with the 2S. Kind of a ridiculous follow-up there.
It's I'll be honest, I gotta say, I'm loving what I'm reading. Just a bunch of nonsense happening.
My favorite thing the chat does is when they're not engaged with the content. And
No,
it's not a joke. I love when
they're just in their own world.
Close slash follows up. Fujin gets thrown, actually. Timing on that was ridiculous.
Yeah, MacMens extends the burst. Oh man. Totsu looking so strong here in this game. Actually doesn't break the wall with the super. I think she values having the meter more than getting the hard knockdown.
I mean, plenty of meter. Hell of a whip punish. Oh my god.
Yeah, and now the Orca's coming through.
Oh my god. Dude holds the dash breaker for 1 second and stops and is like, let that be a warning.
A 2H counter hit. Nagiha. Oh, sneaks in the throw as well. Oh lord. Tap dust coming through. Not gonna lie, pulling out the tap dust at 12:16 a.m. is some devious work, but MacMens trying to end things off pretty quickly here.
Oh, actually did have the punish there, but doesn't get much else for it. Luckily, this next hit is going to be more than enough here. It's not enough to kill, but gets to the wall and wakes up with the parry, the perfect choice. Beats out the 5K and evens up the rounds.
Overhead. No meter too. MacMens is willing to die on the hill, and it will just work. Being so comfortable at poking from the range. Now, I mean, Totsu just seems to be reacting to these tap dust. The past 2 times have failed here from MacMens, so I don't really think he minds it too much. Although it does cost some meter, the punishes have not been too great.
Oh, trade. Oh, twirls the 3K. Great PRC response.
Oh, this 6P. MacMens is just so ready for that. Nice block on the overhead and a beautiful burst bait. My goodness, sets up the tick throw off the BRC. The overhead kiss, Totsu ties it up here in the sets. You're crazy.
Yeah, second that throw lands, everything just gets the rug pulled out from under here. As we said before, MacMens trying to find a reason to go to bed, but just can't. Maybe Totsu can be the one to set him free.
I mean, not only would that mean Totsu gets the run back here against RedDitto, but Insert will have been avenged.
Again though, 2K follow up, doubles up. Doesn't really show for it. Here's a goof on the punish.
What a preemptive 5K. I'm liking the stop signs here now. Totsu is just opting to go for these low committal buttons in case they get spun. So decently high reward on hits.
Okay. Throw once again. Butterfly taps the dust. I mean, that has just been such a consistent sequence that we have been throwing out there. Tap dust after the follow-up of the butterfly has been so good.
Just being able to combo off of your tap dust meterlessly by any given means is such a privileged tool, and MacMens is definitely using it. Look at the pressure. Look at the stack pressure here. Look at the backdash on that as well. That's a wonderful take.
Oh, you want fun? Luckily though, listen, when you got 12 abs, you live those. Oh my god! But just in the most cartoon manner is executed. Oh no, dude.
Something about you saying, when you got 12 abs, you live this into that.
Jesus.
Oh, like, you need a 13th ab to live that one, sure, man. Gotta appreciate just how often MacMens is going into these 2H resets. And Totsu, even now, still opting to go for these IBFDs. Immaculate defense, but eventually you get opened up by the tap dust.
Okay, chance now. Oh, just holding the FD, trying to be as safe as possible. Gets the throw, sweeps the legs. MacMen's taking the lead, but it's been back and forth so far.
Oh, man. 2-1 lead. Can anyone put this man to rest? MacMens certainly doesn't want it, as much as he says he does. I think Totsu can definitely do it. And you know what? I'll say it now. If Mac wins this set, I got him winning the whole tournament. There's no way, at this point, he followed Burnout.
Okay. A weird spot there. Very ambiguous on the left, right. Nice block, though.
TKs. Try to go for a burst bait, but I mean, Mac does not give it in. So you're still put in the wall here. Oh my goodness. So super, but might have been intentional once again. Oh, what a back throw!
Okay. Gonna have to spin the meter at some point there. Resets it. The IBFD. Doesn't gain any points. Doubles up to 5K. We're just winning footsies, but getting no real reward for it.
Just using the risk reward and the meter that we have available to us is just so ready to take on any situation except for the one that leads totsubunger fighting out of the quarter.
Oh, and the trade goes her way, so back again. MacMens with some pretty decently structured pressure, but couldn't turn it into a victory here. Overhead finds the mark, and a great tech.
Getting some of these straight hits. I mean, while not too damaging on their own, definitely add up the longer the set goes on. What a 6P once again. MacMens is just so ready for these Dolphin splits. Can't quite get under them in this way.
2P perfect time to know what way to go for the challenge here. PRC resets it again. Last chance. Oh, and there's the throw again, doubling up. It's a round apiece set point for MacMens and a huge resource lead.
And then a huge raid coming from Paragon. We appreciate you guys coming through with the raid. You're in between totsubunger versus MacMens. Mac on one hell of a run and looking to continue the hot streak here.
Oh my god, and that was about to be the sickest route. The back hitbox on the Dolphin. We were about to take it back to the West Coast corner.
Good blocks on the overhead. The 2 H's once again. Oh, we're seeing the same thing as before, unfortunately. Wait, Totsu just didn't bite. Mac is just maneuvering around all these buttons, trying to get a whip punish. Unfortunately, not in a position to do so. Mac is still facing danger here. Any more retreating attempts, and we might be faced with a negative penalty, but that's the least of your worries right now. Totsubunger. This up.
Oh my god, but listen, you already knew. We told you before the set, nothing matters until game 5. It's just, this is the equivalent of the NBA. The NBA is not real until the playoffs. And this tournament is not real until game 5, okay? Now it's time for the real game.
Oh my god.
So much can happen in just one match. I mean, it's already game 5. We saw Mag try to go for the 2H resets time and time again. I mean, Tosu, she's definitely aware that that is like a trick that Mac did go for her. Definitely gonna stop that from happening once again. Wonder maybe Mac might try to go for it.
Good idea with 2P there, great tag.
Side B, eliminating the push block. You have some tension, so you have a resource to fall back on here in the neutral or on defense. I'm expecting using the burst. Parry super, it goes such a long way. But so is this combos here from Totsu. Taking us to what could be a set point. Sitting pretty healthy here on the lives and on the burst.
Oh my god, the run up into the 5K, so sick. Oh, and the reset 2 for the extra damage. Oh no, MacMens! We're in such big trouble. Look at this, watch this combo.
We're seeing the cracks.
Oh, he lives it though.
I was thinking maybe a charge 6H would have been enough to kill here. But Totsu taking the throw there on the hop. Mac, look at the gamble, everything. We have burst available, but I wonder if you're even going to get an opportunity to use it. The answer was no. Totsubunger, in the cleanest of ways, takes it over MacMens 3-2.
Okay. It's time. We're in.
It's time. One more.
And Duel 1.
Oh, it's a browser game? Controlled over?
Oh, jump in timing straight away. Got the hit, forces the burst. That was going to be a ton of damage.
So that guess throw. Securing some damage here on Ditto's end. And the swipes. Securing the hard knockout. My goodness.
That was good. Nice time. Up to 5P and oh, the whip on us here. Pressure up and that delayed fall down sneaks in the low. Beautiful choice, but somehow we still live it.
The slingshot. Too low for the 6P if Totsubunger reacted just in time, but RedDitto making the most of having no burst that round.
Okay, 5K dash forward. Love the check straight afterwards though. 5K of your own to be able to save the day. And a full send there again on the command movement, is able to get it on the landing. Round apiece. I'm green chat now. Sword comes through, quick explosion. Decent attempt there as Funky actually does find the mark again.
Chat. Got it. I'm sorry, y'all are killing me.
Yeah, that's the worst. 2K2D, Rekka 1 comes through after the far slash here. Now, gonna find the throw with the perfect timing. Just right before the sword explosion.
Does able to combo off the leader to sleep. Or not having to use the bedroll mechanical, I should say. I like the deflection there, eliminating the mix-up. Don't want to deal with the Hell's grenade.
Oh no, but unfortunately there just mistimes it by a hair and is gonna lose the game for it. 1-0 in favor of RedDitto now.
I mean, what a way to end it. Honestly, I truly wonder, how is totsubunger just going to try and stop RedDitto from getting off all of these hell zones, right? I mean, you have Deflect Shield, which is a nice option, but can get thrown. Which is a scary thing about it. Carol Black, I see you in chat saying, is Lucy really forgotten? The answer may shock you. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. There are like, as another character, there's like 5 people playing the character left. It's just hard. The character, despite having a mechanic to turn invisible and poison you, it's very fair in a game that's extremely unfair.
Absolutely. If you are looking for more Lucy though, I mean, feel free to follow Shelly on Twitter, I believe it was. Absolutely. That's enough out of you. That's enough out of you.
Oh, I love the routing again. The back hitbox of the Dolphin here as we fall down with the JPs.
Nice. Oh, man. Quite the opposite from what we've seen in the last game. Totsu is looking a lot more comfortable here in the neutral. Offense as well, right? Able to make the hits just count.
Definitely great. This one, no. Quick send to the JPs. Oh, okay. Clean touch once again. Reposition definitely ended up working out, and the IBFD buys a ton of space for yourself.
Oh, gets the burst bait as well. Lots of wall health left, so we're able to get the wall break to secure that extra bit of damage. Totsu tying things up here. You know, I gotta appreciate that as the night goes on, chat has just developed their own special kind of brain right here. You have Lucy, you have Ghana.
I will say that the 2 chats that have the most collective ability to roam wherever they'd like are certainly Marvel and Guilty Gear, which is peak. My 2 favorite days.
I mean, I think Marvel is on a different level personally.
They're goofy, but we can direct them. Clean connect there. Windshield wipers for the knockdown. I like the heavy.
Tries to catch up to the super, unfortunately. Totsu was ready to pull the trigger on the burst.
Yeah, I hate it. Instant air dash back. Chucks the sword. Does manage to get to the wall stick here. It's still not enough though, mate. Very survivable.
A lot of tension. 2 swipes to the head. Not enough to kill, but a throw certainly is. RedDitto taking the round here. Here. Round start from both players. Playing it a little more slowly. It's always appreciated. When is Marvel? Friday nights.
It was definitely good. Make space for yourself here. The double jump got us in a little bit of trouble the second you commit that second air action there. Red just knows where you're going to land and is able to kind of set up pressure.
5K into the 6H. Super to top it off. RedDitto looking super comfortable here. One more game is all that's needed to take everything home and going for the 3-peat.
Yeah, definitely a chance here, especially coming through the winner's side. A lot less pressure on yourself here. He said, "Let me get back to my browser game. Once I finish this up, does a win one more and just head straight back into it."
What was the game called? I paused my Satara to be here.
Yeah. Quick sweep, working good. Attempt on the swing. I love the reposition, but unfortunately doesn't reposition quite far enough as RedDitto is able to take advantage.
68. Frame trap of the 2K. We're seeing some hesitation here on the defensive side from totsubunger. This time the ID. It got herself opened up, having to use the burst. I kind of respect it. Maybe trying to play out this round a little more.
With the IBFD was ridiculous, but it doesn't matter how good your defensive choices can be. Somehow, despite so many good ones in a row, it just hasn't been able to add together yet.
Oh, so close yet so far to get the air throw. RedDitto was ready to retaliate, and now we are on tournament point.
Final chance. Okay, like the punish. Oh, hell of a read.
And that gets the woman canceled. The 2 dolphin splits just to get a little bit of extra meter. Or maybe it's the swag, but I think it's the former.
Oh,
That walks right into the rock.
and look at the meter too. This is actually so dangerous. BRC goes in for the low and gets the hit. One last chance here. Totsu is not gonna burst. He's gonna hold it for the next interaction.
Now we have burst. We have some tension to work with. Oh, there it is. Gotta spin it thin in there. RedDitto though goes for the back throw, and with the windshield wipers OTG, RedDitto is going to be your TNS 211 champion.